Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Dooney, and it's Leo in the third house. Back with another reading. This is gonna be it's all signs. It's in all signs. Curly Cookie. Hey, yo, listen. I thought I was already live because I seen your comment before I even went live. I was like, oh shit, I'm live. And I was putting on chapstick on my lip or whatnot, lip balm or whatnot. Chapstick. That's chapstick. Lip balm for the women. It's chapstick. Is that the blue stuff? I forgot who was by Blistex. So I was just putting that on. What's up with you? What's up with you? All right, so we're going backwards too. Am I glitching? Let me know if I'm glitching. Because when the last time I went live, it was glitching. Where my glass at? What glass? You see my glass? No, but I see your fucking handsome glass. What glass? Hey, Claudia. Okay, at least I'm not glitching. That's cool. What glass you talking about? I had glass? Hey, what's up, XX Max? Hey, what's up, Nika? Hola. Hey, Lily. Hey, y'all. Oh, my handsome face. Ha, thank you. I thought you was talking about my figurines or whatnot. I was like, oh, you can see that? Yeah, I'm glad you called me live, too. We're going to have a ball. I was about to turn up on them in that the last time when I was doing the reading, but it kept glitching. It was messing up my flow. It's all good this time, though. We're going to get it right. It's all good. Yeah, you would have been smooth in person. I know. Leos are smooth with the words. You know what to say. You know what to say. I'm getting better at accepting compliments. That's what I am doing. All right, so let me just shuffle these up and then we'll just get going. I did that. Oh yeah, let's get one tarot right here just in case. All right, so we're going backwards, y'all. So that way you know. All right, so Pisces, we're doing this all over again. Pisces got 2 readings in a day. All right, so Pisces, what do you need to know about this person? All right, what we got? All right, so it's gonna be somebody you have similar interests with them. So it's a good communicator. They're a good talker. All right, it's somebody who's proud of their body or has a nice body. All right, this is also somebody who similar message though. This is somebody who will take advantage of you at the same time. Yeah, I'm reading Pisces. All right. So it's this is gonna be somebody who will take advantage of you. They may know that you're a giver. They may know that you'll do stuff for them, or this would be somebody who does stuff for you just to try to get closer to you. Like this is what they like to do. This may be somebody who likes to do service for you, likes to, maybe tend to your needs. It's a ploy to get control at the same time, but it's actually to try to connect with you. You know what I mean? So this would be somebody who listens intently to what you do. That's what they're doing now. That's what you need to know. So this may be somebody who's being strategic about like how they give to you, how they offer with you, how they take care of stuff for you, like how they show you that they care. They're like very tactical, very strategic about it. We got Virgo and Gemini energy. All right, so this person's looking for stability though. I will say that. So I guess the way that they're like showing you that they're trying to do it is like trying to mirror you. This would be somebody who sees what you. So they may sometimes be a tit for tat for type of person too. That might be also something you need to know. They may be tit for tat or kind of petty games in a way. You know what I mean? Where like if you don't do for me, I don't do for you. Could be an Aquarius. All right. There's somebody who needs a lot of break or a lot of time to themselves. And the way they go about getting stuff would be a way where you like, I probably wouldn't have did it that way, but like the way they get it or what they get from doing it their way, it always like outweighs the bad stuff that could have been said about it. You know what I mean? So there's definitely gonna be somebody who's sneaky though, very materialistic. They like the finer things. That's natural. That's normal. I guess that's human nature, right? But I really feel like they're proud of their body. That's a big thing. So that must be like their moneymaker thing, or they must really like work on their body, or they must really focus on their body. Like a lot of it is their focus towards their body, or at least yours. So this may be somebody who's very obsessed with bodies. So that could be it too. Like they care a lot about like how your body looks, how its aesthetic is. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that. Yeah, they're confident though in their ability to get stuff done though. So this is somebody who you don't really have to. Yeah, I'm back, social one. This is somebody who, yeah, they're confident. There goes the sun. You don't have to necessarily like convince this person or hype them up. They can use the inspiration, but for the most part, they can inspire themselves. Somebody who'll be motivated. You know what I mean? They like to really be in charge though. I want to say that because we got Mars and Sun energy. This is somebody who likes to be in charge, but they also know how to stay on task, even though they may be like they multitask very well. So they multitask very well. And that's why I say this person is very slick. You need to watch them too, all right? Because they're very aggressive. Could be them with the Aries, Scorpio, Aquarius, Virgo, Gemini, Leo, Virgo, Gemini. Yeah, they got a lot of potential. This person, like, so through being with this person, you're going to learn a lot of skill sets that you didn't even know that you had, other abilities that you didn't even know that you could use, or some that you kind of like were able to use. Let's say that you were good at, like, you were kind of good at like communicating your needs, or you're just learning how to tell people what you need in relationships. This is going to be somebody who's going to help you be able to get it done. Like, they make it easy enough for you to communicate, for you to socialize with them, for you to feel like they're being cooperative with you. Usually, sextile is somebody who's very they're very helpful. They do stuff that helps you. You know what I mean? So usually they teach you how to communicate clearly or communicate what it is that you want or need from someone. Hey there, Natalie. Natalie. What else? They're aggressive, impulsive. You know what I mean? Really, really egoic. What's up there, Rico? Really egoic. Like, this is somebody who cares a lot about like their pride. So like there may be like ego battles between y'all. If you don't know how to like take the low ground, take the low, was it the low road, and let them take the high road, sometimes you guys are gonna always have conflict with this person because they're very assertive and very aggressive. They're used to dominating situations. So they're used to being the leader in their relationships. That's something that you need to know. You know, even though they like partnerships, because this may be somebody who's naturally good at partnerships, like they know what to do with a partner, but at the same time, this is somebody who's used to probably leading those relationships, like being the star, you know what I mean? And whoever they were dating is like their background, you know what I mean? Like the background or whatever, the background singer or the sidekick or the extra, you know what I mean? This is somebody who's known to get what they desire by just going after it. You know what I mean? So this may also be somebody who meets a lot of people easily. Like they may, easily get partnerships. They're very attractive, so that you probably know that already. You know what I mean? But I guess this is somebody who sometimes can use their sexuality to get control of situations. You know what I mean? Oh, hey, Sarah, you still waiting? Damn, it's 3 a.m. It says you won't know unless you cross. So this is somebody who just goes for situations. They're really impulsive. They don't, you know what I mean? They don't really trip unless it's like, I was going to go and see what happens. So this is somebody who's always willing to see what happens. So some of y'all, they're going to try to meet you in the middle, maybe try to talk things out with you, try to figure out what it is that you need, maybe try to compromise or try to negotiate with you. But I still feel like they're being tactical or strategic about how they do it with you. Like they find you to be very sexually attractive. You know what I mean? So they're going to probably most likely start talking and try to play it up to be something bigger than what it is. Like that's their game. This is somebody who talks a good one. So they may even put on the flair, the glitz, the glam, maybe expose more of their body, maybe be a little bit more sensual with you, maybe even be a little bit more aggressive or possessive, acting as if they really, really like need you, want you around, that type of energy. All right. So I think if it's not them having the nicest body, then it's them like really revering your body, really being attracted to your body. You know what I mean? Finding you appealing because of that. So they also just maybe they may be into health or they're working on their health. This is somebody who's very sexual because we got second chakra, the sacral chakra, very sexual. And there's somebody who always stays on point or stays focused on whatever goal, whatever task they want. You can't really like change this person's mind. Even though we do got Gemini energy, which can usually be somebody who's very they change their mind pretty quickly. This is somebody who once they're focused on something or once they desire something, that's it. This is what I'm going for. And they're just going to go at it tooth and nail. And maybe they shouldn't have done it this way and the way that they're doing it, but like whatever comes from it, they got what they said they was going to get. So like this is somebody who's going to get what they want at all costs. So you need to know that about them. Anything else? I guess for some of y'all, they want to meet you guys in the middle somewhere, or they want to meet you soon. Maybe they want to meet up. Like that might be it. If it's a newer person or something like that, they want to meet up with you. All right. So this is like somebody who will figure out where you guys are going in a relationship as you guys like go along with it. So this is somebody who really wants to go with the flow and not really have like a plan for how you guys are going to go. Like, let's just see what happens, and just they're into that, you know what I mean? But really, they're trying to get you to take care of stuff that they need, you know what I mean? So you'll get what you want from this person, but usually after they've taken advantage or manipulated you, and then they give you what you want as like a consolation, like thanks for hanging out, thanks for rocking and rolling and being down for the team. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah. You said you mentioned in the last live that they are dating. Do you still see them coming to Pisces? I could see them coming towards y'all because it would give that vibe. Like this would be somebody who will come towards you, but and try to like maybe meet up with y'all or try to connect with y'all. I said that earlier though. I think you wasn't here at that time, Mackie. So yeah, this would be somebody who will reach out and start talking with you guys. They'll be aggressive or very assertive with what they desire from you. So they may be more straightforward when they come towards you and tell you what they want. But like I said, they're going to try to take advantage of the situation. For some of y'all, they may be very abundant. They may have things going for themselves. Like they may have material possessions. They may be a big deal in their area or popular or some shit or like highly desirable. I kind of feel like it's that. At least around maybe a group that they be in, they're highly desirable. So they're like overly confident at times. All right. So anyway, let me give signs. Could be a Leo, Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Aries, Virgo, Gemini, Sag, Pisces. All right. So that was for Pisces. All right. Let's get it. Aquarius. Aquarius. All right. Aquarius. See, Mizzle. All right. Let's see what this one comes out. All right, so Aquarius, what do you need to know? Hey, Aquacat, what do you need to know about this person? All right, let me see. Let's see if I get a card I haven't seen before. Let's see. What we got? No, a dirty offer. So this is somebody, again, very sexual. They may also be holding on to somebody, possibly from their past, or this may be somebody who's just in this situation for sex. So that might be it. Like they may put on like they want something more, but they may just be into it for the passion. This may be somebody who's on the go always, travels, or has like a lot of world experience, or maybe they're foreign. All right, what else you need to know about them? They may have a partner that's at a distance. Then that might be also what it is. Very creative. So this would be somebody who tries to mirror you or duplicate you. All right, and they do so they'll be in your business. This would be somebody who tries to figure out more stuff about you before they come forward. That's why it may be a dirty offer, because it may come off kind of manipulative, as if they didn't really plan it. So there's somebody who maybe keeps secrets to themselves too. It says copies your work, duplicates you, feeds off you. So they get inspired by you or they get hyped by it. So this would be that. They mirror you. They mirror you. Whatever they see you do, they try to do too, or they try to imitate. Or they try, like, let's say through conversation, you'd be like, I like guys that, bring me flowers. You're like, yeah, me too. I bring flowers. Yeah. Or you'd be like, I like girls that know how to cook, or I like girls that are really feminine. Oh, yeah, I'm feminine. Hell yeah. You don't see me? Liar. You are not that feminine. Liar. You are not the guy to bring flowers. But that's what they will say. They're that type of person. They're very creative, very witty. Yeah, what's up, Majesty? Very witty. Like, this is somebody who's very, like, I could say strategic, but like this is somebody who's planned it. It's planned out. They think about it a lot. They're very creative with their approaches and how they do stuff. So I guess the way that they express themselves, it comes off in a more genuine way. Could be dealing with a Leo. Right? They may also come from money, or they may have a natural talent, skill, ability, either for drawing in money or drawing in abundance, or people just want to give them stuff. So maybe they're used to being given to. Maybe they're used to being spoiled. Or they're used to like giving to people. So they may also have friends who are like very popular, or friends who are maybe famous, or friends who are very beneficial to them, who give to them, who share with them, who like bless them with a lot of like opportunities that come their way. Could be dealing with a Libra. So they're aesthetically pleasing. All right, that's part of it. What else we got? They're very competitive. So this is somebody who's very aggressive and doesn't like to give up. They like to win. You know what I mean? Even if they didn't really want whatever it was they were competing for, they just like to win. They just like to know that they were the best at a situation. All right. So this may be also somebody who like secretly compete with you at times, and sometimes secretly compete with you could be like, um, you maybe I don't know, maybe a bunch of followers, or maybe you have like people who be like hearting on your page or whatever, some stuff. They'll be letting people heart on their pages and stuff like that, or like it can sometimes be a little like a little bit like a tit for tat type of energy too. But I think this is just somebody who just likes to like, just for the thrill of like, competing. It's really just that. Like they're very aggressive in that way, but also pleasant. So they're easy to talk to. So this would be somebody who also like they're fair. It's a tit for tat because we got the Libra energy, but it's fair. Like if you do it, then I'll do it. But if you give to me, I'll give to you. Like this is somebody who tries to keep the harmony in the relationship. So they may be the one to spoil you. You know what I mean? But like I don't know why it would be a dirty offer. I guess just the way they would go about doing it just wouldn't be the most honest judgment here. So they would feel like, so this person feels like it's love at first sight with you. Could be a Scorpio, could be a Pisces, or they feel like you make a big difference in their life. They feel like you're their calling. So this is what you need to know. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. They want to give to y'all. So it's them wanting to spoil you. Star, Aquarius, Taurus. So they either want to show you off or they want to spoil you. All right, now for some of y'all, they're going to want a renewal. If this is like a past person that you guys are asking about, then this could be like a renewal, a fresh start, brand new slate, because we do got the Star and the Judgment. That's a brand new beginning. And a forgiveness, if I ever seen one. It'd be that. And then with the Six of Pentacles, this is them one that offer equality into the relationship. Let me give to you like you would give to me. They maybe, I feel like they're higher up in some way. Like they may have some money. You know what I mean? Like maybe they came from a well-to-do family, or they're like skilled with some type of talent that can bring in a lot of money. So it's one of those two things there. Again, this is somebody who focuses on their health or focuses on their body or something like that. For some of y'all, they're an entertainer, or they're just very like well known, like known by a lot of people. That's why I kind of feel like they're higher class, upper class in some way, or they have connections to like upper class or higher class type people. They could be patronized by a lot of people. Some of them, maybe they're getting patronized by stars, celebrities. Maybe they're getting hit on by stars and celebrities. That might be it. Like they may be getting hit on by like models, or like hit on by like, just people who are famous, people who are known. So there's somebody who could be like, maybe makes money off of creative art. So like they're very like very slick. That's why I say it's kind of strategic, but like it's not necessarily like strategic. It's just that they kind of go with their instinct. They go with what feels right. Like they're known. That's how they make money. They just know to go for what feels right. You know what I mean? So they find creative means to get things that they desire. So this could sometimes be like charming other people. This could be like maybe greasing the palm of somebody. This could be like being in association with somebody who's popular, famous. Like they tend to be like around the in crowd in some way, or they tend to be around people who are like, beneficial, generous, giving. You know what I mean? So they like those type of people. So like if you're that type of person, then they like that about you. And they're that type of person too. So they're looking for you to spoil them like they'll spoil you. Because this would be somebody who'll give you their last dime for no reason. You know what I mean? But they also expect that same thing from you. Like give to me the same way I give to you. But I'm trying to see what this dirty offer is about. I'm trying to figure that out, because that could just be something else to a source. So they don't really trust you. This is somebody who takes a little while to trust. So it may just be more sexual at first, because they don't necessarily let people in. We got the Six of Swords here in reverse and the Nine of Wands. Yeah. They don't normally just like let people into the inner circle. They just don't let people be around them. This person may be, like I said, well-to-do, or they may have a lot to offer, or something along the lines of that. Like it's something about being around this. Yeah, Nine of Cups too. This person has some type of material success, or some type of like maybe a bright future. I was gonna say a bright future. So maybe they have like a bright future. Something's going on for this person where they may be already like, I don't know, maybe making big moves in their life, or they've undergone some type of big change in their life. One that's now created maybe more wealth or more like income for them, that faster results. So something about this person, they picked up something. Maybe they were having friends that they hung around that maybe like taught them how to make some money, or something. Like they're gonna be getting some money. All right, or they're gonna be starting to give you some money, or they're looking for you to give them some money, but it's still going to be in like return, reciprocal. It's just in the beginning stages. This is just going to be somebody who just doesn't really trust you. They're kind of like indecisive, on the fence about you. They come off a little wishy-washy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you should be around me. I don't know if I should be talking to you. So like they come off like they change their mind a lot. That may be an issue. Like, so it may start off as like, you may feel like it's going to be more than that. Because sometimes the judgment can make you feel like it's one of those relationships where we were fated to be together. I mean, like instantly you feel like this person is part of your life path. There's a higher purpose for them being in my life. They teach you a lot of higher lessons too, you know what I mean? Because they are giving and they're generous, you know what I mean? They may even kind of like motivate you to make some money or motivate you to express a talent or a natural skill ability that you have. So it could be that too. This would be somebody who renews you or makes you change your personality. That's what they'll do. This will be somebody who's going to change your personality or how you present yourself in the world, how you see yourself in the world too. You may start seeing yourself with more potential. You may start having higher expectations. You know what I mean? Like this person will level you up. This would be a level up for y'all. All right. Definitely be a level up. You know what I mean? I guess it'll take a little while. Like it can be stagnant because this is somebody who really kind of likes their maybe they like their independence, maybe, you know what I mean? Like they like material and like they like having stuff, you know what I mean? So maybe they have like fancy vases, you know, maybe fancy car or something. They like having stuff that people can see that implies that they're successful or that they have money. So like this would be somebody who wants to spend their money on, you know, adornments or wants to spend their money on like, you know, material shit, you know what I mean? So it's one of those. Yeah, but if this is like somebody you guys are like not really talking to, they're gonna try to renew the connection and come back around. They're just a little afraid to be the one to approach you. They're not really quite sure what you would say to them. So like they keep double thinking or going back on themselves or like going back on their word about what they'll do. This would be somebody who does that. They go back on their word a lot. So that's something you need to know about them too. They may say they're gonna do something and then they don't do it. You know what I mean? So yeah, and if it's like if you're just getting to know this person, this would be somebody who'll leave you on red at times. You know what I mean? Because they're afraid to really like if you guys start getting too intense or start talking about things that are a little too deep, then they start like, you know, drifting off or not really like communicating back or you know what I mean? So like they don't really want to say too much because like they are afraid of like it not working out if they say the wrong thing around you. So that's something that you need to know about this person. So they like strategic, but they're like watching of their words. They're very like I was gonna say frugal with their words, so they don't really say a lot. That's one thing. They don't really say a lot. I guess the conversation between y'all just don't really go nowhere if you were to talk to them. You know, and maybe they kind of like go in circles or it just kind of like falls off. So like it may start off as like you guys talking for a little bit and then it kind of falls off. That might be something with this person. Again, they'll be attracted to your body. So that's something you need to know. They'll be attracted to your body. You know what I mean? Just a little apprehensive about what could become of y'all. So I don't know. Maybe they feel like you're a big deal in their life. I will say that. That's what I will say. They feel like you're a life-changing experience and that this could be more than what it is. Like they have high hopes of something happening and they want to invest in it more seriously. I will say that, but I don't know. I think most of it is just based on like how you make them feel. It's more passion for them. Like they want to give to it in a more practical way, but like at the same time, it's kind of like, you know how like you encounter people, you have like this dream or this fantasy about like what could happen from the rip. You're like, oh shit, this person is going to be a big deal. This I could see kids, maybe a white fence. Like maybe they don't go that far, but they could just imagine that like maybe like say you were a business owner or you were like, I don't know, anything. You were just doing something that they kind of aspired to do. They would feel like, oh, you being in my life would inspire me to be that same type of way. So that's what this person is looking at you as. Like, you know, an inspiration, you know what I mean? Another like you're renewing the hope that they can have for their life and for their experiences. So they look at you like that, like, you know, you're fated to be in my life. All right. So signs you could be dealing with Aquarius, Sag, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Libra, and for a little razzle dazzle, Virgo. All right. You're going to learn today. All right. Hey there, Pisces moon. All right, let's get it. All right, squeeze on Capricorn. All right, so Capricorn. What do you need to know about this person? What do we need to know? Okay, Neptune. So this is somebody who's very confusing, who doesn't understand their emotions. Because of Pisces energy, this is usually somebody who's unlucky in love. So this is somebody who's probably very artistic as well, very creative. They have issues with being present. All right. This may also be one of those connections where it's going to be confusing. You may not know if you're in them, if you're in it with them or what. Like, so one of y'all may either be too focused on the future or one of you are too focused on the past, and that's what's like hindering the situation. So maybe you guys are like in and out, or having a relationship where you're like dealing with them and then dealing with this person and coming back and forth. Like sometimes it'd be like, it just doesn't seem to make sense. The relationship itself. Hey, Nadine. So it's like the relationship itself just doesn't seem to make sense, but you guys stay connected because we got Vesta. So you guys will stay connected, even if it just seems like hot and cold. All right. Could be dealing with a Leo. You guys will always, I guess, always figure out like how they come back to each other. They'll have more of it whenever Neptune is involved. The relationship tends to have more of like a spiritual undertone to it, or a spiritual connotation to it. All right, this is somebody who likes having parties, likes going out. They're very artsy, craftsy type of person, very creative. So like they maybe also be into like holidays, or like they're into like dates. They want it to be like a fairy tale type of dating. You know what I mean? So like this is somebody who has like unrealistic expectations about partnerships. They're really into them for like the short term, but they're very passionate about them in the very beginning stages. So that's like part of the issue. You know what I'm saying? What'd you say? You said that thing be thinging and swinging and clapping. Whoa, I missed it. I was missing that. Big booty Virgo. Oh yeah, they do be. There was this one girl. She's a Virgo. Woo, cakery. I never forget her. Dang. All right. Anyway, so this is somebody who is devoted. They can be devoted to relationships, but like I said, it's like confusing because their level of devotion kind of comes off hot and cold, where you don't really know, are we in a relationship? Because like they're doing stuff that would imply that you guys are going to be in a relationship, and it gives the vibe of like being a long-term relationship at the same time. But at the same time, this is somebody who really just likes to have fun, really likes entertainment. They like sex. They may even want children. That's what you might need to know. They may even want children, or just like to be like kids together. They want that relationship to be light, but they want the devotion. And that's where the confusion comes in. All right. Because not a lot of people can understand that. It's kind of confusing to really sort through that. You feel what I'm saying? That's when that Neptune is like one of those things where it's like, I don't even know what's really going on here. I'm just trying to follow my instincts. I'm just trying to follow my emotions. So like this would be one of those relationships where it's like that. And that's how this person operates too. They don't even know what they're doing. They just want passion. They want excitement. They want fun. They want children. They want all this fairy tale stuff without really having a realistic plan about how. They just want to be devoted. They just want to, just get it going. You know what I mean? They want you to be focused on them. So this is somebody that you need to know. This person is definitely wants you to be focused on. But like I said, the relationship's going to give more of like a spiritual undertone. So with Neptune there, it's always that feeling of like, I don't know why I deal with this person. It never makes sense. I don't never know where we're standing at with this person, but it feels good. We be having fun. We be kicking it. We be doing this. We be doing that. But at the same time, so you may feel this way about this person. They're very diligent though. So this would be somebody who's going to keep pushing, keep trying. They may give you little gifts because the fifth house could be friends who bring you little gifts for pleasure. And this person may also be having legal issues, maybe with immigration, maybe with courts, judges, or some shit like that. Sometimes with the legal issues, it could just be them being fair. Like they may be a very fair type of person as well. You know what I mean? They're very dedicated, so I will say that. Dust it off. Okay, so they're a clean freak. They like cleaning. They may be a germaphobe. You know what I mean? They maybe used to play sports, or they do play sports, or whatever. I think this person feels like running. This used to be a runner, or this is like they don't want to run anymore. So like I don't know if it's a past person or a new person for some of y'all. If it's a new person, maybe they used to do sports, or they used to be active. They live more like an active lifestyle. All right. Or they could just be a runner. That could be it, because the played out was really a track and field guy. So maybe they're just a runner. They just take off whenever shit happens. You know what I mean? When shit gets intense, they just be like, I'm done with this. You know what I mean? Wipe their hands and be gone. You know what I mean? Because they're really here for the fun. They just want when you're around, or when you guys are together, you need to be devoted to me. That's what they want. So like when you're around them, all your attention needs to be on them. That's what they want. That's all they want. They want it to seem like when you're with me, it's just me. Even if you have others, even if they have others, when you guys are together, it needs to seem like you're devoted to them. That's what's going on here. Okay, I get that. This is a big passionate connection. All right. That's what you need to know about this person. They're really about passion. So if you're not into like having sex and not really caring where the situation goes, just going with the flow, but like really being loyal to each other or devoted to each other. Now I don't understand that for a second, because like how you be loyal, but at the same time we don't really know where we're at. I guess it's just through thick and thin we're gonna stick together. That might be part of what they're imagining. Because the Neptune energy could be somebody with an imagination. So it may just be them imagining that this is the case. Now, you didn't miss Cancer yet. We got a lot of Leo. There's somebody who's generous, and there's somebody who's very protective. So this is what you need to know. They're very protective. They're generous. They'll give to you. All right. Now, if it's like a past person and they're trying to like rekindle this connection, then they're going to try to make amends by being generous with you shortly. All right. They may try to take you out on a date. They may try to romance you. They may try to win you over. What they really want is children. And they're trying to confuse you. They're trying to create some type of relationship between y'all where you're confused about the state of the connection, you know, but you stay devoted. You know what I mean? So maybe they're trying to like put up like a smoke screen or put up this illusion of things being better than what it is, or of like being fair or wanting to make amends. I kind of feel like it can go that way for some of y'all as well. Because economy could be about them like worrying about their money. Like you may be more of a stable partner or somebody who they can count on when it comes to like finances. Like maybe you can get money, usually because you're a Capricorn, or maybe they can save money through being in a relationship with you. So it could be one of those too. All right, we got Pisces, Aries, Gemini, Cancer. Yep. So this may be somebody who's not your usual type, because we got the visitor here, which means it's somebody who you guys don't really share. Nope, I don't got any advice here. Don't overthink it, Mackie. Don't over. If there's Pisces energy, just what I can give you as far as advice. If it's anytime there's Pisces energy in anything, it's always about being present in the moment. So this is one of those things where you don't forecast too far where you guys are going. Just day by day. Today we're talking, okay, we're good with that. All right, we're having fun. Think about it like your friends that you have from like high school, maybe middle school, maybe even your early 20s, even late 20s, depends on how old you are, whatever. Your friends that you have fun with, the ones that you go to the club with, the ones that you go to bars with, the ones that you go to like fun events with. Think of them like that. When you don't hear from them every day, you're okay, right? Think about this relationship that same way. If you don't hear from this person every day, if you don't kick it with them every day, if you guys aren't sleeping together every day, so what? You guys have a bond that's like unspoken. That's how this person would perceive y'all connection. You know what I mean? So this may be somebody who also dates behind your back, because the visitor does get that. If you look at the card, it's them doing something behind their back. All right, like it's that. All right. So this may be somebody who, you know, will always give to you, will always be there for you sincerely, you know, protective over you, jealous over you, feels like a mother, father bear for you, but at the same time, they like to have their little fun too. Mama gotta have her fun. Daddy gotta get a little taste. You know what I mean? They gotta get their little taste. So you gotta know that. All right. Yeah, we got Venus. So they're a very attractive person. They're used to getting what they desire and then giving people what they want on the back end. Or this is going to be a relationship where you got to give them, where you can get what you desire. Like they'll give you what you want, but you just got to give it back to them on the back end. Like they're looking for that type of reciprocation between you. So like if they spoil you and like, give, kind of like Aquarius, if they spoil you or give to you, they're going to want you to give back to them in that same way. So you need to like replicate their love language. So like if they're a gift giver, then start giving gifts. If they're a hugger kisser, then start hugging. You know what I mean? That's what you're gonna need to know. Like there's somebody who can overthink a lot. So like if you're not necessarily like doing for them like they're doing for you, they're gonna think that you don't like them. And they're gonna feel like, something else is going on. They're gonna feel like maybe you're like, captured by somebody else. Somebody else has captured your attention. You know what I mean? Like this somebody who could be very possessive, very controlling. And I say controlling, but it's usually like they don't really control for too long. They just wipe their hands. I'm done with this. I'm out of here. I'm only here for fun anyway. So like that's how they kind of like justify it, but at the same time, they don't really be there for fun. They want to be devoted in connection, but they just want it to have more of like a lighthearted vibe to it. Like they don't want it to be too serious because they can overthink a lot, and then they always be worried about like what's the right thing to do. What should I do in this situation? So they overthink a whole lot about what they should be doing in this situation. So most of it, like I said, is somebody who struggles with being present. So as advice is day by day, just assess the connection. Hey, how we doing? And you don't even got to ask that much. Just kind of just chill. I don't know. Everybody be so super pressed to like make sure that they're like locking a partner down. Situations like this back in the day would have popped me. I wouldn't have known what to do with this, but I done seen this so many times that I already kind of know that to work with a situation like this, you need to have a strong sense of self. And a strong sense of self means that no matter what they're doing, it doesn't like reflect on how you feel about yourself. You know what I mean? So just because they're not picking you, choosing you right now, does your confidence wane? Just because they're not hugging, kissing, and reassuring you today, does it mean that you don't feel like you're the shit? So this is one of those relationships that will either teach you to have a sense of self, or you can get lost in this person because you do not have a sense of self. Meaning that you look to them for validation, emotional reassurance. They got to tell me this. They need to tell me that. They're going to wax your ass if that's the case. So if you can't like do things on your own, but at the same time be happy when you do have a partner and like have fun with it and be devoted at that moment, then yeah, it's not going to work for you. It's not going to work for you. All right. Because this is somebody who does have like expectations that can sometimes be unrealistic. You know what I mean? But like they try to live up to them as well. Because like this is somebody who gets caught up in like how other people view them. So that might be like part of the issue with them. And so I guess it's being patient with them through the process. And that's how you guys will get to wherever you're trying to get to. But for the most part, this is going to be for fun. That's what you need to know. They're probably just thinking about sex, dates, shit like that, entertaining me. Don't don't be thinking about wife, husband. You're going too far. All right, you're going too far. All right. So the signs could be a Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Leo. But I did say that maybe they don't want to be married, but I would say that they do want children. I would say that, if that makes sense, because with the Neptune energy, it doesn't never it never makes logical sense. It's not meant to make logical sense. It's meant to come from like more of like a heart space and from your instinct, what it feels like in the moment. What should I do in the moment? If the vibe is good, then shit, have the kid. If it's not, then don't. Like, this is somebody who they'll always think about what the right thing is, or you'll be always thinking about that. So that would be the struggle for y'all. So you need to know that. Anyway, so we got, like I said, we got Pisces, Taurus, Aquarius, Pisces, Leo, Cancer, Gemini, Pisces, Capricorn. Yeah, that was your razzle dazzle, was your Capricorn. And see, when I heard that pattern, I knew what it was because I was surprised to see that razzle dazzle was a Capricorn. They're also very mature. That's probably what would throw you guys off, because that Saturn there, that means that this is somebody who's grown up. They're very mature, but like they don't know how to process their feelings. So their emotions are like always wavering or always waning. One moment it's like I'm really into it. Then the next moment they're like, it's not really clear how they feel about you. It's a lot of vagueness. Yeah, you'll know. Yeah. I know that type of energy. I've seen it. All right, so let's get it. All right, let's go. Sagittarius. Saggy. He said he's an old man. He would never change. Of course. There's no point to change it. You just accept it as it is now. It's like maybe you have a car that, maybe you have to like, I don't know, hit the gas a couple times, before it like start up. You know that about your car though. You're like, I know I got to do that. And you can do one or two things. Either get you a new car or ride in the car you're with, but just pump the gas 3 times before you start it. It's really not that hard. It ain't that hard. We make it harder than what it is because we got them control issues. And that's why I was getting at with this a good sense of self is if you don't have a good sense of self, you're going to try to get this person to conform and be what you would like them to be. And the struggles would be in them trying to get you to be what you would like them to be. So a lot of it is just like allowing people to be as they are, go with the moment. And if this is the best you can do for the moment and you don't like it, there's something that you need to do. More work. That's what that's implying to you. All right. Anyway, Sagittarius. Wait, who am I going to use? Let me use this one. Let's use this over here. Let's say Sag. All right, so Sag, you said. Damn. Ah, fuck that. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. All right, there it go. I almost messed that up. All right, oop, there it go. I was tripping. All right. So anyway, Sag, what do you need to know about this person? See the Taurus man goes to me now. He says he can't stop thinking about me. Yeah, it'd be like that, don't it? When they ain't seen you in a while, we miss you. All right. So this is somebody who's vain. says beautiful people are not always good, but good people are always beautiful. So this could either be somebody who's like kind of saintly, like very pure, or it's going to be somebody who's very vain. It's one of the two. I think they get a lot of attention. So either they're like used to getting a lot of attention and vain, or they're either maybe they're not used to getting a lot of attention and they're like humble. So it could be one of the two. I'm not quite sure. Like, because they're getting a lot of attention one way or another is what I am telling you. So it's gonna be an attractive person. So it says don't trust everything. I almost kind of feel like they're vegan, or they eat a little healthy. They don't really be into sugar, salt. They don't really like processed foods like that. So I guess that's something you need to know. So maybe they're more like a house cook or a cook, like home. They do maybe like prefer like eating more natural or eating at home or some shit like that. Like they care about their health in that way. All right, but also this may be somebody who maybe makes things look a certain way too, because it says salt sometimes looks like sugar. So it's maybe somebody who can make situations look like a certain way. So maybe they can make the best of a situation too. So the time has come to get everything your ancestors. So they come from a large family. I don't know why that matters. They may always be late too. So they may have no sense of time or no sense of urgency. That might be it too. And I think it just released a previous partner or a previous connection. You know what I mean? Hey, T Lee. It says angel number 999. It said, this is the process of a cycle ending. So they let go of a recent relationship, or this is going to be like you guys needing to let go of this relationship because it may be a waste of time. Like this may be somebody who's more superficial, vain. They like the attention. They like the admiration of others. You know what I mean? But then again, I got commitment right here for a second. So hold on, Juno. I guess there's compatibility here. Yeah, we got Venus. There's love here. So this is somebody who's used to like, using their sex appeal to get attention. But they're also very easy to get along with. This somebody has a lot of self-worth. So this is somebody who's like values themselves and takes care of themselves. They care a lot about their appearance, and they care a lot about the appearance of their partners. So that's something that you need to know. Could be dealing with a Libra, could be dealing with a Taurus. All right. So if this is somebody who denied you, this is somebody who denied you for more superficial reasons. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this is somebody who wants to get to know you more now. So if you guys are like ended with them before, then this is going to be somebody who wants to get to know you again, start to know you all over again. Yeah, we got the 9th house now. So now they want to take on either your views, your philosophies, take on the way you do stuff. All right. They may like the way that you live or the way that you do, like you live your life. So they may want to go along with that now. All right. The 9th house just means that there'll be a second spouse. So this would be a second either long-term relationship or a second pivotal relationship. One that's going to teach you about who you are in this world. It'll give you like a sudden realization about who you are. All right. Also, one, like I said, you can change the way that you live or to change the way that you experience the world. Like maybe you always seen the world this way, and then when this person comes into your life, it goes in another direction. So there's somebody who's very expansive. Maybe they're good at writing. Like they may write little notes to you, or maybe their texts are kind of clever. Like the text messages they may send are kind of clever. Like this is somebody who's kind of creative. They may be a bookworm too, so they're really smart. That's something like that. Or they're always studying, learning. Like they're what do you call it? A student of life. It's somebody who's a student of life. So you may learn a lot of different things from this person just by being around them. So you may like quit certain stuff that you used to do because maybe you start to see a bigger picture for like why you were doing it. You know what I mean? Like this could be get you somebody who can maybe I would say get you help or get you out of like maybe like self-defeating patterns or like certain ways of like doing stuff that weren't really growing or expanding you. So this is somebody who's going to be like a teacher to you in a way. All right. They're going to help you let go of things. It's going to be easier for you to let go of things or like take action on things. And they'll try to create stability with you too. I will say that. So this would be somebody who maybe you learn to take care of your physical body or take care of your health in that way, or like really start to be more focused on like your appearance, how you present yourself, how other people receive you. Like that's going to be a big thing for you. So Libra or Venus is a softener. So like in any situation, it's going to be somebody who's going to make like your rough edges more polished, more gentler. Maybe you know how, you guys being Sagittarius, you know how you guys can talk kind of harsh to people. This would be somebody who softens that. Like here, let's say it this way instead of saying it that way. Like maybe you didn't need to tell your manager to suck your dick or kiss your ass, or, you know what I mean? Maybe you didn't need to say that. Like maybe we can say it a little bit more pleasant next time. Like they're in that type of mode. This is somebody who can do that. But they can also, because they got Sagittarius energy here, they can also do that themselves. They can also be coming off very blunt, lacking tact. You know what I mean? Just saying shit when they want to say it. But I guess that, but like this is somebody who doesn't really like to like see people hurt or doesn't like to see people's feelings, like see people like upset. So they try to keep the peace most times. So this would be somebody who always tries to negotiate, tries to talk things out with you, tries to create some type of like peace and understanding, opposition. So this would be somebody who you're gonna have to let take the lead sometimes too. That's what you're gonna need to know, because they have a lot of strong principles, like a lot of like the way they feel that things should go, and that's why I say a lot of your philosophy is gonna change, because the ninth house could be somebody who has different philosophies than you, but they bring them into your life to expand you, to help you grow, to help you become another version of yourself. You know what I mean? And like it changes the way that you view yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I used to date this one girl, and I would go to Denver. I used to live in Denver, so I brought her out there with me just a couple of times. And like when she would come out there, she would eat. She was like Spanish too, so she would eat. I never liked poached egg, but she would bring she would eat poached egg, and then I started eating poached egg, and I was like, damn, it's actually pretty good. And then I started liking it medium runny instead of like that runny. Oh man, now I love poached egg, but I didn't like it before. But like she came into my life and gave me that experience. So like this would be somebody who you have different experiences with. Like they give you those type of things that you're like, oh, I didn't like that before, but now I like that. You know what I mean? Like maybe you didn't like getting manicures, pedicures, but then when they came, you're like, oh shit, I like manicures, I like pedicures. I mean, as a woman, you're gonna like that, but maybe you put this person on to that type of thing. You know what I mean? There's somebody who is open-minded and up to experiencing things. But like, you know, this may be somebody who's more like a teacher, but they can also be somebody who's more like a learner too. They're not like afraid of learning. You know what I'm saying? So that's something. You said, oh, that's so sweet, huh? Ain't it? Ain't it? Sweet noonie. That's what they say sometimes from time to time. This person likes to explore too. So maybe they're well-traveled, or they speak a foreign language that you may not know about. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that's something. Well, we got two of wands, so that is like traveler card as well. Somebody who's very experienced. They are very good at multitasking. That's what you need to know. All right. They're also very impatient too, and shy. So when it's time to do new stuff, they're shy. They kind of hold back from really expressing their feelings in the early stages of a relationship. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Aries, Sag, yeah, a lot of fire. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Taurus, Sag. Was that all signs? No, because I don't see no air, so we're good. Oh, there's Gemini. That's it. All right, so that's that. But anyway, this could be somebody who finds you guys to be attractive, but I think they'll try to like hold off from having sex at first. Like they may just try to make it seem like it's more like friends. They're shy. So this may be something that you need to know. They may also get because I heard about this. They may also get if it's a man, they get what do they call it? Gun shy, like performance anxiety. That's what it is. Performance anxiety. So this would be somebody who like hesitates. All right, like they be like too hype, too excited. So like that might be something that you need to know about them as well. What else? Yeah, they don't really feel like if they don't have control of the relationship, they're not really passionate about the connection either. So they need to feel like they have some type of like control or some type of like say so or some type of like authority in the connection. You know what I mean? They can be very misleading with their words too, because that Knight of Swords. So they're gonna be very misleading at times. They may even be telling you bold-faced lies just to kind of get what they want, or just to kind of like keep the peace, keep the party going. Like they'll lie, just like let's say that you catch them doing some shit that they shouldn't be doing. They'll lie and be like, no, just to kind of keep the party going, just to keep like the passion between y'all going. And for some of y'all, like I don't know, even if it's a man or a woman, this is gonna be somebody who uses sometimes sex or uses like a gift or giving you stuff as a way of trying to make up whenever they done you wrong. So like if they ever taken advantage of you and you know they took advantage of you, then they try to give you a gift, or they try to give you some, they try to maybe sex you down as a way of trying to make up for the situation. So that's something you need to know. They like going out a lot too, because we got the Three of Cups. They like going out a lot, but like they don't, and as far as anything, when it comes to like, if it's like a past person, because we got the Ace of Cups here, if it's like somebody who you guys are kind of waiting on or wanting to like restart the connection with, they want to, but they don't want to be the one to initiate it. That's what you need to know. They would like to be courted, or they like to court you, but they don't want to be the one to initiate. So pride is a big thing, because we do got the Strength and we got the Ace of Wands in reverse. Pride is going to be a big thing for this person. And that's a big thing here. You guys can have a lot of ego battles because this person doesn't like to apologize. This person doesn't like to be the one to initiate after arguments or battles. They're used to being the one that like people come to sue with them. So they don't really know what to do if you're not trying to solve the issue, if you're not trying to solve it. Like if you're not the one trying to say sorry or you're not the one trying to make the situation better, they don't know what the fuck to do because everybody always comes to them and says, hey, I'm sorry. Hey, I should have did this with them. So like that could be your power struggles. Like again, if you don't want to take the low road or let them take the high road, or you know what I mean, if they don't want to let you take the high road, because opposition means that you guys have opposing views of the relationship. How you view the relationship and connection are not on the same page. One day you may be in charge, the next day they need to be in charge. You know what I mean? Maybe you're good at doing this, they're good at doing this, but maybe sometimes you guys could be good at both being like maybe leader or assertive or dominant in the connection. So that may be an issue because they may be used to being fawned over. You know what I mean? Like I kind of feel like they're used to being the dominant one in the relationship. Very similar to Capricorn, but it's just another variable of it. All right, so this would be somebody who's going to help you get rid of like old stuff you don't need anymore in your life, stuff that's not working anymore, help you build more stability, more likely within yourself, though. You may have more confidence and more like, I'm going to say charisma to get what it is you desire. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those. Again, this is somebody who wants to renew it. If it's a past person, they're looking to renew it. They still find you guys to be attractive and desirable. They just don't feel like they're desired by you. So let's say if they're not having that performance anxiety, then let's just say if this is somebody who doesn't feel desirable by you. You know what I mean? So that might be what it is, or they may not really desire like a real relationship. It may just be like sex. Now, it can also be read that they don't find you to be attractive, but we got too many people here for me to tell you which one. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 people, so it's kind of hard to really tell you which one. You know what I mean? Like who's what? Because maybe the air sign isn't the most attracted to you. That might be it. Because we have the Gemini here, so maybe they're not the most like attracted to you, and they mislead you. They tell you stuff. They don't always reply back. They don't want to talk like that. They're in and out with the communication. You know, it comes off as kind of scattered. From time to time, they message. Time to time, they call. It's that. They're not really that interested. That's what you need to know about this person. They're not really that interested. They don't feel like you be trying to love them in the way that they want to be loved. You don't really be giving to them in the way that they want to be given. And it don't have to be an air sign. I'm just saying, if you're not really talking to this person like that, that's why they're not attracted to you anymore. They're not desiring this anymore. They don't feel like they have control. They don't feel like they can get what they desire from you. So it's really a dub to them. Like, I don't need this. So, all right, anyway, let me get signs. Could be a Sag, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Sag, Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Gemini. All right. That was almost all the signs. Yeah, that was almost all the signs, except for Aquarius. So might as well just said all the signs. For real, for real. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They do play a lot of games, so that's something y'all need to know. Because like they like their ego to be stroked. So that's something you guys should also know about that too. They like their ego to be stroked, and they play a bunch of games to try to get you to stroke their ego too. So, all right. Anyway, here's on Scorpio. All right, so Scorpio, what do you need to know about this person? Let's use these tarots. We ain't use these tarots in a minute. Yeah, they be like that too. See, Mizzle. They be just like that. I got 58 likes and 107 people in the chat. Who is them people? Queen of Swords, 10 of Swords. All right. So anyway, so it could be a Libra, it could be a Gemini. All right. So you may eventually cut this person off. I guess that's what I'm saying. Or this person may eventually cut you off. Yeah, we got a death in reverse though. Got Scorpio, but they may not really like let you go. They just don't want you. So they may try to hold on just so that you don't start anything new. That's what you need to know about this person. Or they're still dealing with somebody from their past that they haven't really moved on from. Because the Scorpio in reverse is that too. Now, this could also be somebody who's in debt, maybe student loans. They may have secret bills, maybe secret bills or secret like debts that you don't know about. Could be Scorpio. All right, so that's something that you need to know about this person. They may be hanging on to you for financial capital. I kind of want to feel like that. If this is a past person, this is somebody who feels like the power dynamic between y'all has shifted more in your favor. So they're trying to slow the relationship down or create some type of potential stagnancy so that they can get it back. Because what they're hoping to draw on is this intensity that you guys are sharing. And they're hoping that it's going to make you like need them more or desire them more. So that way they can have that control. So this would be somebody who tries to hold back from you as a way of trying to like assert the control back in the relationship. And if you guys are doing good and just look for that, eventually that's what they'll do. All right, could be done with Aries. So it's somebody who gets distracted easily. Now, sex is a thing for them. Like this could be somebody who you could probably like entice with sex. Like they get into like they like the intensity, the passion, you know what I mean? But they also can kind of like turn it off, but they turn it right back on. If that makes sense. And this may be somebody who also like changes careers a lot. That might be something you need to know about this person. They may not really stay in one job for a long time. They may change careers a lot. So that might be something you might want to know about. Like, you know, one day they want to be a fucking maintenance man. Then the next week they fucking working at McDonald's for 2 weeks. And then next week they working at Bank of America. And then they can run their own business. And then you're like, what the fuck is going on? Like this is somebody who tends to like, I don't know, they just maybe change jobs a lot, change careers a lot, or they themselves, they change their core values, the stuff that they like desire, the stuff that they really want, the stuff that they're passionate about. It changes. It may change daily too. That might be pissing you off. Like, you know, maybe one day you can talk to them a certain way, then the next day you can't. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. They change up a lot. I will say that. They also, so if they get like status or if they get like, this may be somebody who also kind of feels like you're not their usual type or like they're not your usual type. That might be something that's not spoken about because of the Scorpio, the death. It may be something that's not really spoken about. Like you may not be their type or they may not be your type. They may also kind of like, so they may be either looking for relationships where people who are like share the same value system as them, people who like do things the way they want to do it. I kind of feel like this person just doesn't want a traditional relationship. They want some type of non-traditional connection between y'all, which could just sometimes mean they don't want to have to adhere to gender roles. Like if it's a man, he doesn't want to have to be a provider. If it's a woman, she don't want to have to slave and cook and clean all day. Even if she like to do it, she don't want to have to feel obligated to it. You feel what I'm saying? So like they're that type of person where they like to kind of like pick and choose when they can be passionate about stuff, when they can be really like intense or really serious about things. And then like other days when they kind of want to be able to like, you know, just kind of like let the chips fall where they may. So this is something about this person that you may need to know. This is somebody who does come off as a know-it-all. So that's one thing you need to know. And very entitled. They're used to being spoiled. We got the lovers in reverse. They're used to being the lovers. We got the empress in reverse. They're used to being spoiled. Now, for some of y'all, this person wants to have, like I said, a relationship with you that maybe like resembles you guys being together for a while, but not necessarily being married. Like they want a non-traditional relationship, but they also kind of want to have a child because we got the empress in reverse, which could be an unplanned pregnancy. With the hair fly here, that might be their form of like trying to get into a relationship with you that's official, but like unofficial. Like being a baby dad, baby mom, getting you pregnant. You have to care about my well-being. I care about yours. I'm entitled to being treated a certain way by you now. Like this is this person. Two of Wands could be somebody who strategizes with passion about something that they desire. So this is what this person is. So some of y'all, they're strategizing about how to keep you so that you don't go anywhere or do anything with anybody else or take anybody as serious as them. Like they want to have some type of like, you know, maybe leadership or some type of like say so in your life. All right. They maybe also be very, I'm gonna say, non-traditionally spiritual too. So like they could be into like, you know, tarot, astrology, but this could be hidden. Because the eighth, I mean, with the Scorpio, the death shows up first. It's usually hidden stuff that's not really openly shared. They're too afraid to express. So there's maybe somebody who like, maybe for some of y'all, either if you're not really like, I mean, you're watching tarot, so of course you're into spirituality. But if you weren't really into spirituality like that, this would be somebody who could be even like a teacher at times who will open you up to like new information. They don't like a lot of conflict either. They don't like a lot of drama. This is somebody who doesn't like to play games. They don't like a lot of back and forth. They don't really know how to argue. I think that might be the whole thing. Like this would be some, this would be like somebody who can think about at the end what they should have said. Hey, Ty. They're like, oh shit, you know what I mean? So this may be somebody who will come back later because the death is somebody who lingers. They hold grudge, especially in reverse. So there's somebody who holds a grudge and will come back later and say, oh, I meant to say, and another motherfucking thing. You're like, hold on. That argument was like 2 days ago. Why is you bringing that up? They're that type of person. That's something you need to know about them too. They thought about it. Like when they come up with a good like reply, even if it was days later, they'd be like, and I thought about this. You'd be like, wow, you could have saved that, but all right. Like, you know what I mean? Like they don't really like to argue. They're really like apprehensive about like having to speak up or having to be direct with you. But like they think about it in like hindsight. Now all of a sudden this motherfucker got all the courage or all the confidence to come and tell you something that they could have told you when you guys were going through the conflict. You know what I'm saying? Like they had that type of issue. They don't really deal with conflict too well. I will say that. Yeah, they may have had friends that recently betrayed them. So like this is somebody who's like very like I don't say standoffish with people. You know what I mean? So like in the beginning stages, if you guys are like just dealing with each other, or even if you're dealing with them for a while, they're a little bit apprehensive at first about like how much they can really do with you. Could be a Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, Libra, Sag, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn. All right, very stern type of person too. So this is somebody who like has strong boundaries, and they're very good at paying attention to patterns. So this is somebody who like observes what you've been doing for a while, and then when you stop doing it, they start like watching you and like observing you and noticing that something's changed. But they won't say nothing. Yeah, that's what you need to know. They won't say nothing. They just be like, oh, okay, we're playing games, huh? And it's one of those. They can be very vengeful or very vindictive. So that's what you need to know about them. You know what I mean? You always switching jobs. You always becoming this. You was a firefighter last week. Now you do hair. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like there is this type of person. Like they're a very unorthodox type of person. Very like they like to do their own thing. They like to do stuff on their own time, their own pace. I just do it when I want to. So that's like it's somebody like that. You know what I mean? But that people respect them and they be having this like demanding type of energy where it's like you feel like maybe I should respect them or maybe I should like go with what they're saying. You know what I mean? Because it's like they don't seem like they act like they don't have to prove themselves. That's what it is. They act like they don't have to prove themselves. Like people just know. So they'll be acting like that with you. Like you should just know. It's me. You're like, oh, who are you? What does this mean? I don't understand. You know what I mean? They're influential, but I guess like it may not move you as much as they would like it to move you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a boss, I'm a queen, I'm a king. Like it's not going to move you as much as they would like it to move you. But they're used to that. They're used to this behavior of like being put up on a pedestal, being treated a certain way. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I expected you to be, I'm expecting to be given to, I'm expected to be like catered to, put on a pedestal. People always give me stuff. They're used to that. They're used to that. They have high expectations of how you need to treat them. You know what I mean? So, yeah, what else we need to know? One more thing. What else we need to know about this person? They're swimming against the current. Maybe they can't swim. Or there's somebody who gets overwhelmed with their emotions. So they be suppressing their anger and their frustration. King of Swords sometimes with that Five of Wands. It could be somebody who was really like probably imagines killing you at times. But just really like plays it cool, like rest. They really get frustrated a lot. They don't know what to do with their frustration, their anger. You know what I mean? Like, so probably whenever they say stuff, it probably comes off very harsh, very mean, very rude, very blunt. Like, damn, how long you been holding on to that for? A while. A very long time, to be honest. Very long time. Because that's what the death in verse is. Somebody holds on to grudges for a very long time. That shit could have been happening 5 years ago. They never forgot. You did that shit. I never forgot. So it's one of those. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. You thought you were good. You were not. They were just waiting on the right time to sting your ass. It says we try to hide our feelings, but we forget that our eyes speak. Yeah. If what they say, if looks could kill, they have a stare that could kill. So, and you'll know that they're for real. So that's what you need to know about this person. When they be for real about some shit, they be for real. Very strategic or very secretive about their revenge. So anyway, let me get signs. It could be a Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, Libra, Taurus, Sag, Aquarius, Capricorn, Leo, Libra. For a little razzle dazzle, could be it's still a Libra. That's it. Could be possibly a Gemini. I did see that there. They often overthink what they'll say to y'all, though. That's one thing. Like they're good at communicating, but like you gotta piss them off. Once you piss them off, then man, they got a bunch of shit to say then. So piss them off. That's when you'll get the real conversations. When you done pissed them off, that's when they can tell you everything they was thinking. Oh yeah, and then this, and then this. You're like, damn. You should have been said that. Maybe things would have been different. Mm-hmm. They don't like to compete for partners either. So if they feel like you got too much going on and you ain't gonna really be like acknowledging them, they are not. They are not gonna put it up a fight. They'll be like, fuck this. I'm used to being spoiled. I'm used to being catered. I'm used to being approached. Yo, could you imagine this? A guy. So this is usually a handsome guy. Like for most of y'all, it's a guy. For some of y'all, it's gonna be a woman who's, you know, entitled. Most pretty women are. But for men, I mean, for women, this is a guy who's used to being approached. So he doesn't feel like he needs to do the stuff that most men who would like pursue you have to do. He doesn't feel like he needs to spend on you. He's used to being spoiled. All right, anyway. Libra. That is too funny. Damn. No notification. They be letting you know when I be doing the zodiacs in the morning though. You know what I mean? You know. Maybe they don't let y'all get alerts after like 7 p.m. up there in Canada, Kitty. That might be what it is. You know, Canada, they be doing those tight restrictions and stuff when it be American work. They be like, we can't let y'all know everything that's happening on YouTube. All right. Kitty, I got a Canadian accent. I'm just kind of curious about that. All right. Bro, we know about this is somebody who's a great slayer. I don't know if that makes him a liar or she said it's just you and your trunk. So this may be somebody who's you got a lot of Leo energy. So this is somebody who's a visionary. This would be also somebody who sells you a dream. All right, they may be selling you a dream, but they'll be very generous and possessive over you. So that might be the problem. That might be the problem. You know what I mean? Like they're very like expressive, but also very imaginative. So I guess they're going to try to sell you some type of dream illusion of what they think will happen. So they're going to try to like, what's the word? They're going to give you stuff. That's not the word I'm looking for. It's not tempting either. What I'm looking for is like, I want to give you something overwhelming you. I mean, it could be love bombing. We could say that, but it's not that. It's not that right now. It's like they're trying to really like sell themselves up in a second. That's the next move shortly. I got Leo Cancer. So they're going to either, for some of y'all, they just want to apologize. Maybe if something happened, they're going to probably make up some type of elaborate story. That's something that you guys need to know. So they're good at like telling stories. They're good. Very good at that. All right. They're also very generous though and very protective over you. So this is somebody who's like, you know, I feel like they control you. My connection acting whack right now. It's acting whack right now. Is that what you're saying? Let me know something, y'all. Is my connection all right? Or is it still jumpy? Dang. Why I keep doing that? That's crazy. Man. I don't even know why. My internet good. You know what? We did have a internet outage today because somebody knocked down a pole. Damn. That'd be pissing me off. Somebody had knocked down an internet pole. Okay, it's good now? All right, cool. We back. All right, so they're generous. All right, somebody takes care of the people that they love. You know what I mean? But like I said, they may make up elaborate stories at times. I don't know why that makes a difference. So like that could be somebody who's maybe a liar. All right, we got Sag energy. All right, so again, they could be possibly somebody who likes like roaming. They like being distant from their partner at times. They like space. You know what I mean? Like they like to give and stuff like that, but they also like space. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to be here all the time with me. You know what I mean? The resolution went down a little bit too. See? That's the bullshit. That's the bullshit. All right. Oh, it's back. All right, cool. I don't know. All right. Anyway, they're very clever with the way they like express stuff or say stuff. So that's why I say like maybe they're a liar. I don't want to say that they're a liar, but maybe they are. You know what I mean? Like they're very good at dressing it up too. So that's something you need to know about this person. but they are generous. So if you like getting gifts and you like people doing stuff for you, or telling you that you're beautiful, that you're handsome, gassing you up, inspiring you, making you feel confident, taking you on random trips, or wanting to, like, I think that's what they want to do. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. For somebody else, what they're intending to do, we got a showstopper. So this is somebody who wants to show you off. Ooh. They want people to see y'all together. They want your approval. So this is somebody's gonna try to give you something to try to like get your approval. Maybe they're gonna try to like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say a propose, because if they do propose, it's an illusion. All right. Like if it's a man and they're like proposing, it's an illusion. It's not real. That's one thing you need to know. All right. So that's first and foremost. So it's somebody who's used to getting a lot of attention themselves. Because showstopper means that they're used to getting a lot of attention. They're used to being recognized by a lot of people. They could even be slightly arrogant or slightly overly confident. So like this may be somebody who sometimes can assume that like because you are attracted to them, or because they're attractive and because they're popular and because they get a lot of attention, that you just gonna go for whatever that they want because everybody else been going for it. Shit, who the fuck? You know what I mean? Everybody else been going for it. Why are you about to start acting new? Oh man, I can see that. I can understand that. But yeah, that's what it is. It's like shit. You're being given. You've been going with it, or everybody else been going with it. Like, why are you acting new? So there's gonna be somebody who's like, yeah, they're arrogant in that way. Like, yeah. Now they could be also, like I said, a show-off type of person. So they can get really, really like above themselves at times. They may have, so I don't know, maybe they've like lost weight, or they're like obsessed with body. They're obsessed with your body. They're obsessed with their body. You know what I mean? They're obsessed with people with nice bodies or something like that. They also don't like talking a lot because we got the Eight of Wands in reverse. So this is somebody who doesn't like communicating a lot, or you guys will have a lot of miscommunications. One of the two. You know what I mean? So it's one of those. Either they don't like talking a lot, or you're not going to hear from them a lot, or it'll be like unexpectedly when you hear from them. So some of y'all are going to hear from this person unexpectedly because like if you guys are waiting on it, then you're going to hear from them, but it'll be unexpectedly. And it may come off in a way where it's a little bit miscommunicated, where maybe they were like supposed to say something, but they didn't say what you were expecting them to say. So that might be it too. You know what I mean? I get with the earth energies means that you guys are going to get reorientated again, or at least get to know each other from the ground up. So this could be like you guys starting all over again. You said it's your Wi-Fi? I thought it was me. You thought it was my Spotify. You thought it was your Spotify. That's crazy. All right. You said you'll meet your match with Libra. I sure won't. Never. Sure won't. Sabrina. Hey, Sabrina. Sure won't. Libras ain't about nothing. Girl, bye. I'm just saying. Y'all might be all right. Y'all all right. Every time I run into Libras, I don't know. Y'all be all right. Y'all be pretty cool. Noonify. I like that. We need to get that. All right. So what? So this would be somebody who doesn't for official, or if they don't feel like it's going to turn out how they expect. You know what I'm saying? That's something that's pretty big for this person too. They're very like unpredictable. This person will switch up on you very quickly because we got the Tower and we got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They're like, which is usually like a wild card, but it can also be somebody who's unpredictable. So for some of y'all, the relationship isn't going to turn out how you expect it to be. It may slow down on communication. They may stop reaching out. They may slow down. They may not really pursue this connection like the way that you hope they would pursue it. I think it's just more so for like your attention. For some of y'all, it's just because they want sex. They may find you guys to be very tempting. You know what I mean? They may try to be, for some of y'all, it can go in the other way around because we got the devil here with Wheel of Fortune. They may be trying to come up off of you guys in some way. You know what I mean? Like maybe use you for status, maybe use your I don't know, your credit, maybe use something. Because sometimes with the Wheel of Fortune reverse, there's something that they're looking to benefit from you. So there's something that they're looking to gain from you or come up off of you. So you need to know that. You know what I mean? They're very sexual. They keep people around. Past people that they had sex with before, they probably keep them around. To be somebody who will ghost you too if things aren't turning out how they expect. So you just won't hear from them. They'll just be gone. Like there's somebody who can love them to leave them as soon as they start like, I don't know. I guess like as soon as you said not my credit. I'm not ready to co-sign for shit. Hey man, I'm just saying like they'll try to use you for something that they could benefit. If there's no benefit, they're not there. That's what I will say. It's nothing that they can gain, nothing they can benefit from, not there. And not even interact with them a whole lot either, because we got the Ace of Wands, we got the Eight of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune reverse. It may be like here and there where you guys interact with each other, or like you guys may have to run across each other unexpectedly. Like if you guys stop talking, you would have to like bump into this person unexpectedly, or you would have to reach out, or I don't know. Or like, yeah, it kind of seems like you maybe have to like meet them in travel, or meet them in like some type of unplanned type of interaction. You know what I mean? Like if you guys just stop talking or the communication just slows down, that's kind of it. I'm not gonna say it's the end of the relationship, because the devil is an obsessive type of energy. So like you guys will just be obsessing, or they'll just be obsessing. You know what I mean? We can say you, they, whoever, it don't really matter. It'd just be obsession until you guys interact with each other again. Now for some of you, somebody who always feels like they can do better, so they just be looking for like short-term relationships, connections. You know what I mean? They just want sex, or they just want the sexiest or the handsomest. You know what I mean? Or they just want material. They want what they can gain. They want something like that. Just maybe a pleasure seeker, because of the devil here and the Wheel of Fortune. It's maybe just like a pleasure seeker, somebody who's just attracted to you for your physical attributes, more superficial, wants to show you off like a trophy. They'll spoil you. They'll cater to you. But like, it's not all the time. It's not consistent. It's the Wheel of Fortune reverse, and a lot of Sag energy, Leo energy. It's more passion. It's more passion than stability. You know what I mean? Or it's more about like what they can gain. So you need to know that about this person. It's something about what they can gain. They only interact with people that they feel can help their cause. So like, if you're not like helping to the big picture of what they're trying to get to, I don't really need to be around here too much longer, too often. You know what I mean? So this would be probably one of those relationships that don't go that far. Maybe just sex, maybe just a couple dates, maybe a couple texts, maybe a couple calls, maybe an unexpected travel trip towards each other, because we got Sag energy and the Eight of Wands. That could be sometimes unexpected travel trips, sometimes delays in trips and travel, but eventually it gets there because of the Wheel of Fortune. So I guess it's all about timing. This may be like a bad time for y'all to like try to connect right now, or the Wheel of Fortune could also be like unfortunate circumstances are keeping you guys from like connecting, which could be anything. It could be status, it could be schedules, it could be time zone, like distance, it could be age, it could be that one of you is in a relationship and the other one isn't. Like unforeseen circumstances that you guys can't control may hold this connection up from like really going anywhere. All right. But I do get them strategizing on trying to meet you guys, or trying to meet up with you guys, or trying to like reconcile, or trying to reconnect with you. So like that's there. You know what I mean? Like they're waiting for that. Impatiently waiting, if I will say so myself, impatiently waiting. Like they have a lot of uncertainty about like what would happen if they reached out, or if they tried to start the interaction between you, or you know what I mean? So I don't know. Anyway, signs you could be dealing with: Cancer, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Capricorn, Sag. For a little razzle dazzle, could be an Aries or a Virgo. Possibly honorable mention could be an Aquarius, Taurus, or Scorpio. What I do, Carmen? What I say? I bet they need something, of course, strategizing. Yeah, you know, when people be strategizing, that's when they need something. They're like, man, I gotta make sure I get this right. So I gotta present myself in a way where, you know what I mean, where you feel like I'm for real. I'm gonna be that one. You know what I mean? All right, let's see. I got better things to do. What'd you say? I got better things to do than watch Noonie. Facts. Tell them we got to watch Noonie. Hey, I don't know if y'all grew up in that era when Oprah used to come on at 4 p.m. I don't know. Some people, I was thinking about this. I told my friend one day, I said, you look like your mom never told you shut the fuck up when 4 p.m. came around. You know Oprah's on. I forgot why I was telling them that, but I thought about that. That was a pretty good one, too. That was a little funny. It was a little funny. It was like that. It was like a little funny. It hit at the right time, so it made it funny. You know what I mean? Anyway, Virgo. It says, yeah, she says all the time, I'm the only one for you. All right, so Virgo, what do you need to know about this person? All right, ooh, so this is somebody who is very vengeful. Now, it's maybe for some of y'all, it's gonna be somebody who wants to make amends with you guys. So it could be a past person, past connection. This is somebody who has very strong morals and strong values. I wouldn't say a strong moral value compass. That was like too much though. I think I just like overdid that. You know what I mean? So maybe this person overdoes stuff. They drag shit. Or even after it's over, it's the principle behind things. This is somebody like that, where it's like, yo, you didn't really have to like go that far with this situation, but it's the principle behind things. So there's somebody who's like vindictive in that way. They'll talk about you behind your back too. So that's something you need to know. All right. Could be a Scorpio, could be a Libra. So like you may do some shit and they'll tell other people that you did that dumb shit. So that's something you need to know. Yeah, Mark is my shit. You said not too much on Virgo, please. Oh yeah, my bad. I try to keep it, you know what I mean? Try to keep it real. Okay, so this would be an important partnership between y'all though, because we got a 7th house. So this may start off as friends, or you guys at least may stay as friends at the bare minimum. At the bare minimum, I would kind of assume that you guys at least will stay as friends, because 7th house is usually a house of marriage, but it's also a house of important relationships, important partnerships, ones that teach you equal give and take, and you guys negotiate between each other. It's pretty balanced, I would say, for the most part. You know what I mean? It's one that you're learning how to socialize like with somebody too, and like, you know, figure out equal benefit and a connection. So it'd be good. You guys will also build new philosophies, because the 9th house too. So from the 7th to the 9th house, this could be a marriage for some of y'all, or at least a relationship that feels like a marriage. And even if it's a friendship, you're gonna feel like a married couple, even if it's a friend. I promise. Because like this person is always like you know, maybe like criticizing the shit you do. You know what I mean? Like even as a friend, they're like, man, why the fuck would you do that? You know what I mean? So like, I was looking at these to be more romantic, but like it just starts off as a friend first, and then like, you know, maybe you guys kind of like get into that, because sometimes with this Libra energy, the sword could be about them having deceptive means. You know what I mean? So it may be like deceptive at first, how they go about like trying to initiate the connection between y'all. All right. So there's somebody who has a different philosophy than you, but also one that should like balance out with yours. Like it works really like very well for some reason. Like you guys are able to create harmony anyway. You know what I mean? The thing is that like when you piss this person off, they're gonna go tell somebody. You need to know that. Could be dealing with a Libra, could be dealing with Scorpio, could be dealing with a Sag, could be dealing with a Capricorn. All right. This is somebody who's used to being in charge. I just seen the CEO. So this may be like a boss, or somebody who's used to bossing people around or being in control of their relationships. All right. They're used to being maybe the more mature one, or they're used to being the one that's able to come and go as they please. It does seem like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like a relationship, a friendship that seems like a marriage. You said, I'm on it, huh? That's what I be doing, my guy. That's what I be doing. There's somebody, again, who you guys are probably going to explore a lot. Maybe go on distances or go on trips together, do stuff together. You're going to like doing stuff with them, because like they just seem to like know different random shit. You know what I mean? Like you guys may go to aquarium. They know about the fish at the aquarium. You may go on a trip or travel somewhere. They just know stuff. You want to know something cool? It kind of reminds me of this Capricorn girl. She would like always tell me about stuff that I didn't know. Like that's where I got that quid pro quo, some for some. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? She's like, you don't know what that means? And then she would taught me that. And I was like, okay. It's like, you'll learn stuff from this person. So this is what this is with this person. This somebody's going to teach you a lot. You know what I mean? You'll be a different person after this connection. And it's going to be one that's a pivotal connection because it's the 7th house. So this will be one that's in your life for a while. All right, that's what you need to know. Talking shit. There we go. So they talk a lot of shit. This somebody who's also attracted to your lips. So they're attracted to like how you talk, the way they talk. They may have like a foreign language, or they may be foreign. So that's what you need to know about this person. They may be foreign. All right. I think they're a really big shit talker though. Yeah, yeah, and that's what it is too. Like they'll talk shit about you behind your back, but they'll also talk shit about you. You know what I mean? Like when you're around, they'll just be talking harshly to you. You be like, damn, you talk to me like I'm anything but a child of God, or you talk to me like you don't really care for me or love me. So, you know what I mean? It's one of those. You say, yeah, he speaks French. Oh man, sorry to hear that. You said which lips? You know which ones? All of them. Let's say impersonator, wants to be like you, acts like you, dresses like you, copies you. So this would be somebody who mirrors you. They take on your personality traits. Whatever you do, yeah, that's what the 7th house Libra energy is. Somebody who can sometimes be codependent, but they also try to be a mirror to you too. they do what you do. So like if you start calling them bae, then they're calling you bae. If you start giving them stuff, then they're giving you stuff. Like they like to reciprocate too, but they also like to pay you back when you do something wrong to them. So like keep that in mind too, because there's somebody who goes both ways. The knife cuts both ways with them. Hey there, Aloe. And I got a dirty offer. Very sexual. This somebody got a dirty mind too. They be talking shit. So they like being talked to during sex too, or they like talking to you during sex. So I don't know if you like that. If you like that, but that's what they like. That's what they do. All right. I don't know. For some reason, I want to say they maybe have like a criminal past. So for some of y'all, they may have like one time had some type of run-ins with the law, had issues with the law, or they were breaking the law at one time, or they were just rebellious. Maybe they calm down, or maybe they stick to it. I don't know anything because I'm seeing too much Libra energy here. So they may be into like the law, or they had legal issues at one time, or there's something along the lines of that. Sexual game, that dirty offer. What's behind that? Dirty offer, and then giving money. Yeah, so this maybe somebody will pay you for some, you know what I mean, for a little cooch, or you know what I mean, or they want you for. Damn. Is it blurry? It's glitching? I thought so. It just did that black shit. They really trying to stop my dunk right now. They like, Noonie, you killing them right now. You killing them. It's bad too, huh? Hey, Majesty. Damn. It's not even my phone. It's I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. My internet good. I got all five bars or 4 bars. The internet good. It's got to be StreamYard. It's got to be StreamYard. Anyway, this will be somebody who will give you the truth if you ask them. You got to be direct with them. You got to be really direct with this person. You know what I mean? Like you got to be straightforward and let them know, like, hey, man, this is what I'm looking for. I need the truth. So this will be somebody who's always looking for that, and you're going to need to always give them that, and you're going to always need to expect that from them too. I guess the way they're going is going to be very blunt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 5 of Swords. They're very critical of people. They criticize you a lot. And that's why I say they'll probably talk about you behind your back. Be like, man, she did this dumb shit. He did this dumb shit. They're that type of person. But they'll also say to your face too. They'll confront you a lot. Like they're not afraid to confront you. That's one thing for sure. But like even after they confront you, they'll talk about you. They'll talk shit about you. All right. And they won't do stuff for you unless they're expecting stuff. That's what you need to know. I got 6 of Pentacles, but I also got the Knight of Pentacles first. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So this would be somebody who will do stuff for you, but they're looking for the back end. If they do stuff for you, you need to do stuff for them. All right. So it needs to be reciprocal. If I buy you a gift, you need to buy me a gift. If I take you on a date, you need to take me on a date. Reciprocal, bitch. Reciprocal. That's so the 9th house means that you're going to learn a new philosophy from this person. And because the 5 of Swords is here, it's going to create tension with you. You know what I mean? You may also kind of like question the motive behind this person. You may question your motives for doing the stuff that you're doing. Because you may do stuff unwillingly because this person requested of you. Because I was like, I gave you this, I did this for you. So they may be like I gave you, I did this for you type of person. Throw it back in your face that they did shit for you. Oh, I did this for you. Oh, I helped you with this. I need you to help me with this. It's one of those. You know what I mean? So like they want equal give and take. All right. Could be a Aries, Leo, Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Sag. Like this is somebody who's constantly learning. But at the same time, this is somebody who also kind of like, they like to kind of repeat the same patterns that they've always repeated. And the only time they want to do something different is that they feel like there's something to be gained from doing it differently. So like if I don't see no results, and I don't see how this could pay out, I'm not about to do nothing different. So you always have to kind of like have power struggles with this person. They may be silent, they may not be silent. You know what I mean? They may be silent, they may not be silent. And communication or conversation between y'all is gonna be inconsistent. So some of y'all, this is like a person that you guys are like talking with, dealing with, or having like an issue with maybe clarity, or maybe you guys walk away from each other. They're gonna come back. They're gonna come back and they're gonna invest, but they're gonna be like, they're not gonna be seeing it going that far. They actually have an issue with like competing. They're going to compete, but like they also kind of, so some of y'all, they feel like that you got away from them, and that's why you're holding back, because you got a lot more options. You're getting a lot more attention. More people are like, you know, admiring you. More people are trying to be in connections with you, so they feel like that's why you're not really like trying to pursue the connection between y'all. That's why you're not putting a lot of energy into the relationship. That's why you're not trying to like get their attention. That's why you're not giving to them. That's why you're not investing at all. So they're like observing you guys. That's one thing, they're observing you guys, and they kind of feel like it won't go anywhere, that you're blocking the connection by giving to other people or letting other people give to you. You know what I mean? So surely if that's the case, this person's going to start some drama with you to try to force you to take some type of offer that they're giving you. Sometimes it can just be like them being a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more assertive. Like, didn't I tell you you're going to be my girlfriend? Didn't I tell you you're going to be my girlfriend? It's one of those, you know what I mean? And it's really just for like winning. They just want to win. If anything, I mean, the Four of Cups, it just means like it either they rejected you before or you rejected them. But the case of the matter was, it wasn't really fulfilling anymore. I wasn't really like satisfied with the relationship, or I wasn't really happy with the relationship anymore. I got bored, but like, I ain't about to let nobody else have you. You know what I mean? So like, it give that vibe too, where it's like, I ain't about to just let anybody else date you, or I just ain't about to let anybody else take my spot. Even though I wasn't playing with it anymore, I'm coming back and I'm about to give to you. But with the Three of Wands in reverse, it's like, I don't really see it going too far, which doesn't make any sense, but I don't know. I guess it may be sex. Remember I was telling you that? Like, this maybe like, because they got the dirty offer, you know what I mean? And then giving money. So for some of y'all, it's because you have money. And for others of you, it's because you have good sex. So which one is it for you? It's one of the two. All right. Like if it's a past person, if it's a new person, it's still that same way. They just don't, I don't know if they have good sex, but I just kind of assume that they're investing. That's what they're looking for with this dirty offer. So, all right. Signs we got are Libra, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Cancer, Sag. Little razzle dazzle, Capricorn again. This is somebody who's very patient though, but they're getting impatient with you. So they're getting impatient with you not talking, or with you not like communicating directly with them or walking past them. So stop doing that. Stop being inconsistent with them. You know what I mean? Or this is somebody who's going to be that with you, trying to cause like trouble with you, trying to cause drama with you. Like it's a gaslighter. So this would be somebody who's inconsistent with you to try to gaslight you and try to get you to like maybe put more into the relationship. So that's something you need to know about. Anyway, all right. I ain't about to keep reading that. All right, where we at now? Leo. All right. Let me see. That's what I do. That's what I do, Shirley. Shirley, I was about to call you Shirley Caesar. I was saying that's what I do, Shirley Caesar. Oh man. All right. So let me see. So Leo, what you need to know about this person? Hello there, Jana. All right, this person either has a God complex or this person has a savior complex. So they either feel like they're better than you or they feel like they're here to save you. So it's one of those. Could be dealing with the Pisces, could be dealing with the Leo, could be dealing with the Cancer. So they already envision maybe like putting you under their wing. You know what I mean? Like, you my young girl, my young boy, come on here, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they may feel like they're doing you a favor. That might be how they feel. Or they may feel like you're saving them. You know what I mean? They could be that. They could be looking at you as the savior. So it can go that way too. So it's one of those. Either you my young girl, put you up under here, or you my young boy, get up under there. I got you. You ain't got to worry about nothing. I know what to do. I know the lay of the land. This is that type of person. This is that type of person. They really sell themselves up to be a big deal. You know what I mean? They overappraise themselves at times too. So that's, you know, that's natural. Of course, you guys love that. You guys are Leos. You guys love people that just pour it on and make it seem like they're really doing this, that, and the third. I used to date this Leo girl. Case in point, I always got to bring it back to me because this is Leo in the third house. So I got to always bring it back to me. Anyway, so I was dating this Leo girl, and I would always notice that she would always date these like goofies. And maybe it's just me being really judgmental because I do be that way sometimes. But like I would always notice that, like, you always date like the goofies. Like, what's wrong with you? You know what I mean? And why do I like you? Am I a goofy? Damn, this whole time I've been a goofy? That's crazy. You know what I mean? I never imagined that. So, yeah, you know. Anyway, great storyteller, though. That's who they are. This somebody who's a great storyteller. They can really tell you like step by step. So they're very like intricate and very detailed about stuff. All right, very aggressive, very ambitious. All right, also very sexual too, and impulsive. This would be somebody who just kind of like has a desire to do something and then just like goes off the deep end and does it. You bet that was dumb as shit. Why would you do that? That was dumb. You didn't think about it. They be getting money though. They're really ambitious, so they be getting money. Could be a Taurus, could be an Aries, could be a Scorpio. They be getting money. This is somebody who likes security. So like they don't feel secure if they don't have money. So they may even kind of like to floss their money or show their money off, or they may be good at saving money or at least good at making money. It's one of the two. They got a good work ethic. I will say that. They're motivated, self-motivated. Like nobody else has to like supervise them. But what I will say is this person will supervise you, if that makes sense. Like they really got life fucked up at some point, in my mind. Maybe not that to you. Maybe you like this shit. But like in their mind, they're like really, really aggressive where at times they try to like take the lead for you and you didn't ask for that. So that might be a problem, but that might not be a problem. Because with the second house being here, you guys do share the same value system. So that's a good thing. You guys maybe based around stability, possessions. Maybe you guys like to spend money. They like to spend money. Sounds like a match made in heaven to me, huh? You like to spend money. They like to spend money. They be doing a lot of impulsive buying. Like maybe one day they just buy a speaker or boom box. Like, why'd you buy that? You like, what did you need that for? You already got two of them downstairs or up here. Like, why would you buy a bunch of that? Like, they just buy stuff. Sometimes they just like to kind of flex their money in some way or show people they got money. So it's one of those. It's that, you know what I mean? It could be somebody who's very career driven too. So like they may always be focused on money, work, trying to get more. I need more. Like this somebody who has a great imagination, but also like a very visionary mindset where they're always like future based. They're always like envisioning something more than what they have at the moment. So let's say if they buy a house, they're thinking, well, I need to get a bigger house. You just bought this house. Why are you thinking about a bigger house? You just bought the house less than a year ago. Why are you talking about buying another house? Or you just bought a car. Why are you talking about buying a car? You just bought a 2024. You talking about the car. Like they're that type of person. So it just seems like nothing's never enough when it comes to material. All right. They do got a lot of strength and a lot of confidence. So that's one thing for sure. That's probably why it comes off that way. Probably comes off as like, you know, overly confident, overly cocky. But it's maybe more likely because of the money and the material success that they have. So that's probably what it really is for them. Also, I just seen Lovers Triangle. So this would be like, you know, maybe a third person party. They may be dating around. They may be keeping their options open. Like, again, I said they'd be getting money. And I said they're very sexual. If you're a man with money and you're very sexual, it's up for you. You live a good time. You were born, what they say, what Drake and Future and them called it? What a time to be alive. Yes, right now, this is a time to be alive if you're a man with money and you are sexual. You're a great place right now. This is the place. So this is somebody who's like that. So you need to know. All right. They could be loyal, but like this is somebody who thinks that they're doing you the favor. So like I guess if they think like, you know, being real with you is doing you the favor, then, you know, I don't know. They think they're a blessing to everybody. So, all right. All right. Yeah. Love triangle came back out again. Just definitely somebody who's dating around, or just going to be somebody who has multiple lovers. You know what I mean? They have choices, at least. If they don't necessarily like date around, they have choices. All right. Because they're stable, because they have structure, because they're reliable, because they have money. You know what I mean? Because they have status, because they're very sexually appealing. All right. And they're also very intimidating. So maybe people are afraid of them, or people are just like, I don't know, they maybe carry guns, or they're just very aggressive in that way. Because Mars energy could be like the god of war, but they're also very aggressive in general, competitive, possessive, jealous. Like it's one of those people who feel like they own you. You know what I mean? It's funny, they feel like they own you and they feel like they're doing you a favor. You know what I mean? Like, I'm your big brother, but even though they're dating you, but they treat you like a dad figure or a mom figure. You know what I mean? Where they think they're teaching you and they think they're like exposing you to so much shit. You be like, oh, okay. Thanks. You know what I mean? Oh man. Oh man. This Leo read makes me think about this Leo girl so much now. Cause I was like, dang, she used to swear she was teaching me stuff. I'm like, I just had to act like I knew. Like, oh yeah. You right about that. No? Okay. It says leave the pieces that are no longer. So some of y'all, they want you to move in, or they want to move in with you, or they may be planning to move out when they get their money up. So some of y'all, you need to know that. Oh man. So some of y'all, they may be trying to like save their money up and then move out, or they want to move in with you. I can't really like decide which one, but I kind of feel like maybe they want to move out, or they want to like get their own place, or they want to move away in general. But it's maybe because of like other relationships. So that's why I kind of say, because life is so full of illusions. Use your discernment. So this person may not really be who you think they are. Because that's what Pisces energy started off in the very beginning. Remember I told y'all in the very beginning with Pisces energy. Whenever Pisces energy shows up, this is somebody who's not really being authentic or really like being who they really are. It's an illusion. So this relationship that you guys are building is more around like material, sex, passion, and a dream. They're selling it to you. It's on sale at Target right now for $19.95. You can pick it up next day, next morning. It's there for you. Anybody can have some. You want some, you can get some. It's available. All right. That's who this person is. All right. So maybe they're in the streets or whatever. Some shit. They just kind of live more like a impulsive, doing what I want to do type of life. I will say that. So we got Cancer, Leo, Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Pisces so far. Let me get two of these tarots. I mean, they don't gotta be broke. They just maybe like saving up some money to get going. All right, we got a death here. So eventually this is going to end for y'all. Or it's going to go to the next level. If it goes to the next level, I'm going to say this. They did a great fucking job of convincing you. All right. They did a great job of making it look a certain way. Because that's what it's about for this person. It's always about the look. It doesn't have to necessarily be true. It's about how it looks to others. You know what I mean? So like this is somebody who would like do a great job putting an outfit on, taking the pictures a certain way, being in certain locations. They know how to do all that shit. They know how to do all of that shit. They're good at baiting people. That's what it is. They're good at baiting people. So you be fooled. You would be fooled. 10 of Wands, and then there you go. Yep, and then 2 of Swords. So this may be a relationship that where you start feeling like this person is a responsibility. Like that might be the whole ploy behind all of this, to get into a relationship with you so that you can become a responsibility. They can become a responsibility to you. You know what I mean? So they can put on like obligations to you. They want you to feel obligated to them. While at the 2 of Swords is somebody who's misleading at the same time, or who misdirects you, or they change the subject often, or they change their mind a lot. So like maybe one day they're devoted, then the next day they're changing their mind. They're not as devoted, or they're like changing what they're passionate about in the connection, or they're really desiring in the connection. So it's that Pisces energy of fluctuation, uncertainty. You know what I mean? But they talk really good, and it sounds like this person's serious. So you know, Yeah, Wheel of Fortune reverse. Yeah, it's not really the most beneficial for you. You're gonna probably figure that out though. Probably at the end. Once 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 they lock you down. You know what I mean? Or once they, because the death can be something that they attach themselves to with you, which could be like, let's say land, deeds, insurance policies, bills, car note or some shit. Something that could be like financial or paperwork or binding. Sometimes it could just be kids. You know what I mean? So there's maybe some way where they're going to try to like create some type of connection where like you guys are always stuck together. It could be through business. Yeah, we got the Eight of Swords. Yes, could be dealing with Gemini, Sag, Libra, Sag, Scorpio, Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Cancer, Aquarius, Capricorn, Pisces. Was that all the signs? I don't know. No, it wasn't all signs. Yeah, but I don't know. Could have been. Yeah, I don't think it was all signs. I said, might as well say all the signs then. Yeah, but anyway, if it's they may looking for like to try to shift the relationship back into their favor. So for some of y'all, it's like to try to like block you, try to confuse you. You know what I mean? So there's maybe them trying to come back to love bomb y'all. If it's a past person, they may be trying to like, come back around to love bomb you, try to come up off you. Something's changed. For some of y'all, it's because of your money, because of your status, because of your position, maybe at work, or some shit like that. Like they may try to come back around and interact with you now because there's some type of benefit they feel. But at the same time, without really telling you what's going on, they're just going to come back and say they see potential. That's what they're going to say. Oh, yeah, I see potential now. Because I told you this person's a great storyteller. So they're going to probably make us some elaborate story for why at that time it was not beneficial, or why at the time we just couldn't come together. Stuff just wasn't working out. You know, maybe I had a lot of work going on. I was behind on bills. My money wasn't right. I was just in a dark place. All that bullshit. Fuck out of here. Anyway, let me get signs. Could be a Pisces, Leo, Aries, Scorpio. It's all signs. It's all signs. It's all signs. We'll just go with that. It's all signs this time. All right. But yeah, this probably got multiple options though. It's a love triangle. So they may already be in a relationship. That might be what you need to know. We got the mask here. They may already be in a relationship, or they're just dating around. But they're gonna make it seem like, no, I want this. I do see like stability here with us. I do see us becoming something. No, for real. No, for real. For real though. Yeah. 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 I don't know what we could become, but we could become something. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway. Cancer-y. What we got? What we talking about? Said I'm screaming. What they say? What's some signs again? They X out. It was all the signs. That's why I ain't even say nothing. Everybody showed up. Everybody showed up in there. Y'all know y'all be dealing with everybody. I noticed that in all the signs too. Leo was in there. Floozies of the zodiac, except for my girl Curly. Curly, you ain't a floozy, and you too, Linus. I know. I know your heart be in the right places. You know, the Leos that be here, you're not the floozies. There's them other ones out there. You just can't trust them. You know what I mean? You know what I always realize about them Leos too? They always be saying, that was those Leos. I'm a different Leo. No, the fuck you're not. For the most part, y'all all the same. But anyway. Cancer. What do you need to know about this person? So we need to know responsibility. Somebody who's very responsible. That's cool. Let's see where that leads us. This could be like responsibility to themselves, to the relationship, or to the, I don't know, to you. Maybe they could be putting responsibilities on you. Yeah, I guess it's somebody who will be putting responsibilities on you. Yeah, this is somebody who will like, hey, I'm gonna say require you to like fit some type of mold or fit some type of expectation that they have. This is somebody who can have like really strong like limited beliefs about what they think is the right or wrong way. They care a lot about the expectation of others. They be trying to live up to the expectation of others. This is what you need to know. So this is somebody who feels responsible for like how other people view them and how other people receive them and how they need to be like, You know, they're very impressionable is what I really mean to say. They're very impressionable. It comes off as them doing the right thing, but what's really going on and what's really showing is their insecurity and their lack of like authenticity to themselves. They are always boxed in by like what other people expect them to be or do, or where other people expect them to be at in life. They feel stressed by that. So this is somebody who maybe like puts in more work, energy, time, trying to prove themselves to people where it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? And that could be really annoying in a relationship, like especially if it's like, so I can attest to this because I've been in a relationship similar to that before a couple times. Matter of fact, now that I think about it, a couple times. And I probably was on the other end of that myself. Because what it is like this person could act a certain way, but like let's say when their friends come around, when their family comes around, you know, it's maybe it's in public, there's some type of way that they feel that they need to be showing up for other people so that they appear to be a good person. And that would piss me off. It did piss me back when I was in the, because it's like doing something in general, because I may have other plans going on. Give a fuck about what they're doing, and I'm paying the bills in this bitch. You need to get your motherfucking ass up and do as I'm telling you to do. Don't make me be rude. Even if my friends, my mom, my sister, I don't like, that's how I be like, yo, you're about to ruin something because you're worried about what everybody else is going to think for you go take action on something that we need you to do right now because you don't want to seem like what, you know what I mean? It's like it's one of those situations. So this is somebody who's very used to conforming to doing the socially acceptable thing. All right, could be a Pisces, could be Aquarius, could be a Aries. Oh yeah, could be an Aries. They have issues with control too, though. I will tell you that they're very impulsive and very risky. This is somebody who likes to gamble and do stuff without thinking. Could be a Sag. All right, we got a lot of mostly that's a little bit of like water, Aquarius, Aries, Sag. Very spontaneous person though. This is somebody who does like calm their emotions. The connection is bad again. Damn. Is the connection back? No. Is it back yet? It's back. Replay my live. I will. It's back. All right, cool. Yeah, this is gonna be like a risky type of person too. So that's what you need to know. They struggle being vulnerable. Like the only time they're gonna be vulnerable is if they think that they have leverage over you or they have something over you. Like if they think you have too much control in the relationship, then they're not gonna be vulnerable. Glitching and low quality. I don't know what that is. I don't even know why it's doing that, y'all. We almost done though. I don't know why. Damn. As soon as I talk, now it's not 1080. And what's crazy is that's the plan I'm paying for. Is it 1080? I know it wasn't a 4K, so I'm paying for the one that like, so it's like 1080 or some shit like that. It ain't 4K, but like, what the fuck? Like, y'all plan when you don't talk it or move, it's good. That defeats the whole purpose. Damn. All right. Sound is perfect. All right. Well, just listen to me then. You gotta listen to me. You just ain't gonna hear me. Just listen. All right. So anyway, this is a take charge type of person. This is gonna be somebody who's always gonna want to take the lead, and they may not always have a plan when they take the lead either. And imagine somebody who takes the lead but cares how other people view them when they take the lead. You feel me? Like as a male, that's gonna be like an issue, because like he wants to do stuff in a way where it's appealing to others. Like, so it looks good to others. Like, nigga, dude, get your shit together. Why are you trying to impress other people? This person doesn't have yeah. Wrong with. Oh my gosh. And then I just seen it go black. So I know it's a trouble. All right, could be a Capricorn. All right, so it's past person. I get you guys about to go back over a pattern with this person. All right. Now, if this is somebody who doesn't like live up to the expectation of others, then this is going to be somebody who I froze too. Oh no, man. Oh, internet. Mm. All right, so this is somebody who gets caught up in old habits. You know what I'm saying? So this is somebody who's used to like a certain structure, a certain routine, a pattern. So trying to live to the expectation of others. Somebody who gets a pattern and they don't know how to get out of it. You know what I'm saying? Hmm? Did that work? Did that work? Am I still frozen? No, it ain't even you. I don't even know what it is. Anyway, we gonna go for it. All right, cool. I think the clap on, clap off thing. No, it's not. It did work. All right, cool. Yeah, it's somebody who's very structured, very stubborn too. Like, if they're not taking the lead, then they don't want to be in the connection. All right. It's gonna be a relationship to deal with because like this is somebody who always wants you to conform to how they do stuff and wants you to do things their way. And they can be very assertive and very aggressive. And at the same time, this would be somebody who, if it's not going their way, they be like, hey, I'm about to fly the coop. I'm done with this. So like this could be somebody who can easily get up and just leave the connection. And you thought y'all was doing something, building something, and it turns out you probably wasn't. All right. They're willing to risk anything or risk it all if things aren't like in their control. All right. That's crazy. Cancer, they didn't want you to know nothing about that. They was hating on your whole flow. Very spiritual type of person too. This is somebody who does want a family. I will say that. They do want a family. I was going to say blended family, but it could just be a family in general. What I seen? What else about this person? What do you need to know? It's a forceful type of person. It says forcer. Forces things on you. Forces their way in. Uses force to get what they want. Very forceful type of person. Very assertive. Very aggressive. I said that. They got to have control. They're a prisoner to their own mind. They're a prisoner to the expectation of others. And they're a prisoner to really to like what they consider to be societally right or what they think is a social standard or a social code. So this is somebody who feels like restricted by what's considered for them maybe be traditions or what they consider to be the socially acceptable thing. You know what I mean? Like they always want to do what's considered the right thing, like be responsible and show up and this could be somebody who is responsible in that way. I was looking for K now. Okay, let's go. Okay, so this is somebody who could be responsible. They can do consistency. They can work. They can be, they can be mature and they do give off a very mature vibe, but at the same time, out of nowhere, this person reverts back to whoever they used to be or how they used to be, or they go back to like maybe like their younger type of vibe, maybe like a young years, like they were oppressed in a way where maybe they act a little bit childish, a little immature. No, it has to be my way. It has to be my way. You know what I mean? Like they get to that type of energy out of nowhere. So like maybe at first they're being very responsible. You know what I'm saying? And I'm taking care of the business that you want, and I'm being there and the woman that you would like me to be. And then out of nowhere, they just have this little spark. They just start acting up. Damn, what's that about? So, because the South Node is here, which means that they still kind of revert back to old habits, old, you know what I mean, stuff that like old trigger. Because South Node means a comfort zone, but it means that that's bringing up triggers for you to heal. They be watching y'all online. They be watching you online, or they watch you on TV, or they be doing something. They be keeping tabs on y'all. That's what y'all need to know. All right. Let me get signs. Could be a Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Sag, Capricorn, Cancer, and for a little razzle dazzle, Libra. Yeah, Libra. This may be more of like a sexual connection for y'all. It's one of those relationships where it could be a love of a lifetime or a crashing situation. So we could either love each other for forever because the Saturn energy is here, which means you guys could get married. It could have longevity to it, or it'll just be one of those relationships where it's just very passionate. You know, we loved each other for as long as we could, and then it just fell apart. And you know, we can't all be perfect. You know what I mean? It'd be one of those. All right, so Cancer, that was that. That was that. That sounded pretty good. The trine was in there, though, which means that they would be a beneficial person. When they come into your life, things do get better. The quality of life does expand. You know what I mean? Okay, Curly Cookie, good night. I'll see you in the morning because no, I won't. It's Friday. I don't have to do no zodiacs. But maybe Saturday I will. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Have a good night's rest. All right. So, Gemini. My news at Jim. All right, so Gemini. What do you need to know about this person? What do you need to know about this person? They're devoted to having material, money, status. You know what I mean? They care a lot about like creature comforts, living in luxury. This person has an issue with conflict, but they also have an issue with compromise. So this would be one of those relationships where you guys are going to have to really practice being self-disciplined, being able to self-govern yourselves. Maybe they're going to teach you how to spend or be more reliable for yourself, where you're not really necessarily needing somebody else for stability. You're not really needing somebody else to provide or give to you. So that might be part of it too. You'll have struggles with them, a lot of ego battles with them. They may be kind of slow to react to stuff. So like, you know, when you have conflicts, like maybe it takes them a little while to kind of realize that you're upset. Like they can't just like pick it up that you're mad. So that's something you need to know. So like if you just like start acting a certain way, this person doesn't recognize that you're acting a certain way. They don't really like realize that you're upset. You need to say something. They don't do a good job of like, I guess, paying attention to that. Now there's also maybe somebody who's a heartbreaker. You know what I mean? Because of them having issues compromising, because of them having issues being open to growth or being open to negotiate or expressing those conflicts that they be having, they have issues expressing those. So sometimes this is just somebody who just rather just break up. They come off as very devoted, really wanting to be into the situation, really want to be like married, Because like it comes off as like they have this traditional value, but like wanting to be married, wanting to be settled down, wanting to be a long-term partner, wanting to be there for you, your ride or die. And then suddenly it either gets too deep for them, or you do something that conflicts with the values that they have. And now they're like, I don't think we can do this anymore. I don't think this is going to be an opportunity that I thought it would be. So you guys may go back and forth a lot about that, because we got trying right behind it, which means this is a feel good moment. So you have periods where it's really, because that means that the relationship flows well. But let's say that we, so like whatever you were doing the first time didn't get fixed. You feel me? So like you guys would just come back together and just do it all over again for some reason. So, all right. I guess this is somebody who you're going to see is very stable. They're very possessive over you. All right. But they always feel like they have to be right, or they always feel like they need control. There's somebody who does not want to quit, or they don't want to end. They don't want the situation between y'all to end. All right. Like they don't want the connection between you to finish. They don't want you to quit or stop like being devoted to them. It says pay attention to when you win. So who's always going to try to find a solution to the problem between y'all. So at first they're going to struggle, like me. Says don't go broke trying to look rich. There's somebody who likes to live a luxurious lifestyle. They like to spend money. They like to have exquisite stuff. They're a connoisseur of luxury or connoisseur of the finer things. All right. This is also somebody who will take care of you if you take care of them. So that's always good. They'll spoil you. They may spend money they have at times just to kind of make you happy. And at the same time, nothing really seems to impress this person. It's like nothing that you do for this person, nothing that you give to this person really impresses them. And let's say if they're going through struggles or issues or problems or conflict, and you try to offer them advice, you'd be like, oh, I'm going through something in my life. You'd be like, oh, okay, well, why don't you just do this? They'd be like, nah, I don't want to do that. You'd be like, but it's gonna help you. Nah, yeah, but I don't want to do it that way. You'd be like, what? That makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? So it's that. Damn. But anyway, this would be somebody who tries to solve the problems while on their own. That makes sense. Yeah, it is spiritual host, but I'll probably not do it again. Not 3 times in a row. I just do another topic, or next time I'll just YouTube, and maybe I gotta bring back what I had, because I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. I ain't never seen it act like this before. This many times. I guess everybody went live today on YouTube. That might have been what it was. Too many people like on the system or whatnot. So this is somebody who creates a lot of conflict in your life, right? Because they want things to go their way as well. It's bad again right now. It's bad again right now. I think it was that accident that messed it up too, because it was out from like 9 a.m. this morning until like 1 o'clock. Then they sent me an email. It was like, yeah, we got it back on. But I guess they didn't put the high speed back on. Anyway. And it keep going. Ah. Was it a good picture though? It just keep going black. This is over. They really put a nail in the coffin today. They really tried to take me out. They really tried to sabotage me today. I can't believe it. Can y'all see me now? All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to end this reading because it's going to be a pointless. It's going to be a waste of time right now. So I'm going to end this reading, but I'm just going to leave what's there. And then what's going to happen, if y'all can't, can you see me? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, I'm just going to keep going. If you can't see me, I'm good now? All right. All right. You can see me, but the sound is not good. That don't make it any better. Okay, some of you can see me, some of you can hear me. All right. I'm just gonna go with it. We're just gonna finish it up. Anyway, there's gonna be somebody who may try to marry you guys. They may try to have some type of long-term commitment with you guys, or try to propose to you. They want to be devoted to you. So that's what you need to know about this person. They may see you as an opportunity for growth, but they also try to like force things. All right, they are a truth speaker. I will say that. Just very possessive over you and very controlling at the same time. All right. 8 of Wands. We're very responsible, very diligent, but we got the Ace of Cups in reverse, which just means that this person doesn't love you in the way that you would like to be loved. They love you in the way that they want to love you. All right, they're more playful, more flirty, like being like out, being entertained, going to parties, celebrations. For some of y'all, if it's a past person, they're about to start initiating with you guys, or they're about to try to rekindle the connection. They're about to initiate conversation, communication. They're going to reach out, invite you somewhere. The 8 of Pentacles in reverse, though, which just means that they don't want to have to put a whole lot of energy or time into the relationship. They don't want to have to work a lot to like get stuff from you or to get the rewards that they were like expecting from you. They just want you to kind of like be instantly devoted to them or instantly attracted to them or instantly ready to settle down or instantly ready to like take them serious, even though they're going to be coming up as a page. What? Doesn't make any sense, but like in their mind, it makes sense. So that might be the conflict with this person because it's going to feel like you guys get along very easily and it's going to be a relationship that can move very quickly, but you guys are going to have a lot of power struggles, a lot of ego battles because their values versus your values. You guys don't love the same way. You guys don't want the same emotional reassurance. You guys don't like the same way of showing affection. It's not the same. You know what I mean? They're more like a sexual, passionate type of person. You may be more like an emotional connection, or you may be more who's more for like expressing how you feel about situations and listening to how the other person feels. And then you guys come to a clear consensus about what you both would like to do. This isn't that type of person. This is a person who's very like independent. Like they're my needs first. So there's somebody who puts themselves first all the time. That's what you need to know. They always try to put themselves first every time. You know what I mean? They're learning how to compromise, but they're learning how to compromise through you. So like if you're not learning how to set boundaries and if you're not being consistent with them boundaries, then they're never going to learn. Cause like this is somebody who doesn't really put in a lot of energy, a lot of work into relationships because they don't have to. In their mind. Not saying that they don't have to, but to them, they don't have to. You know what I mean? It could be because they have money, because of the Taurus energy, which could be somebody who's a connoisseur, somebody who has enough, money, resources that they can live more of a comfortable, luxurious lifestyle. In which case, they feel like whatever I want to do is what I want. You know what I mean? So like that's part of what it is with this person. Whatever I want to do is what I want. So it boils down to that. All right. This is somebody who doesn't quit. So even during conflict or arguments, this is somebody who doesn't like to back down. They want to get their point across. I need to say what I need to say right now. You know what I mean? They get easily jealous. They get easily angered. And at the same time, there's somebody who falls in love very quickly and then falls out of love just as fast. So like they put on the act of wanting to be married and wanting to be into relationships, but like Like, you know, after the honeymoon phase ran off, they kind of be done with it. They be like, you know, I don't know if I still want this. You know what I mean? So it's maybe somebody who's an imposter at times, makes it look like they're going to do a lot more than what they really are, and then stop, slow down, procrastinate, self-sabotage. You know what I mean? For most of y'all, they even start depending on you, you know what I mean, for your financial gain, or start depending on you to do stuff that they would have done for themselves. It's like they give up their sense of independence when you come around. You become like a mom or a dad at times. It's like, I'm not going to put as much work or much energy anymore. You got it. You do it. You take responsibility. You take it. So this person may be more of like a burden than actually a blessing. All right. Anyway, let me get some. This could be a Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Virgo for the razzle dazzle, Aquarius, or yeah, that's it, Aquarius. All right. So that was for Gemini. Yeah, they don't like hard work, which is kind of funny because Taurus energy is somebody who's a hard worker, but this person don't like hard work. They like to have the fruits of their labor, but they don't like to, like, you know what I mean? And they'll definitely go broke trying to look rich. So that's something there. They'll overspend when they don't need to. All right, Taurus. Y'all love a little drama. Don't act like that, Krista. You know y'all love a little drama, a little spice. You know what I mean? Because there's a bunch of good guys right now, but women don't love good guys. You know, good guys get taken advantage of from men and women. You know what I mean? All right, so Taurus. What do you need to know about this person? All right. So this is going to be somebody who's going to change your perspective on what's considered stable in terms of relationships. They're going to get you to confess your feelings a lot more, or you're going to feel comfortable confessing your feelings around this person. It's the connection again. What about now? All right, same way. They may try to confess their feelings to you shortly. They're getting the confidence up now. I think they realize something different about the relationship between y'all. All right, could be a Libra, could be a Capricorn. So this person's going to probably talk to you guys about like creating stability in the relationship, or they want to have some type of affair. So they may be already in a relationship. I think they're trying to change your mind on something, or they're trying to get you to see them differently. I just seen the 4th house and I seen taboo, which means that this relationship has some type of element of don't touch. What is it? Don't ask, don't tell. So it's maybe like one of those relationships where it's like don't ask, don't tell, but yet you guys feel comfortable with each other. You guys maybe share intimate secrets, details with each other. It's very intense. It may be very sexual. So for some of y'all, this person may be having you as like a side piece, or you may be having this person as a side piece. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I do get this person to be a very gossipy type of person too, though. So like you might want to kind of watch what you be telling them, because they may tell other people at times. Or this is just somebody who will always tell you how they're really feeling about situations. Like they may always have the tea. If they're not telling your business, they may always have the tea. Like, hey. So they always know ways of making money. Maybe they always know money for, you know what I mean? Maybe they always know how to like do other shit. It's like they know shit. They be knowing other people's shit. And then like this is somebody who changes your perspective on a lot of things. They open your mind to a lot of shit. They present another opportunity for doing things. So there's maybe somebody who always finds ways to make money, ways to create stability, ways to find resources. Like they're pretty good with that because they're very confident too. So that's why I kind of feel like they don't really mind telling you stuff that maybe they would be ashamed of at one time. We got confrontation though, which means that there's going to be a need for you guys to be seeking balance between each other. One of you has to go high, one of you has to go low. It's going to be one of those relationships where there's a lot of internal conflicts. They test your patience a lot. They test you a lot. They trust your perspectives a lot. They test your worldview a lot. They test your sense of self a lot. Like this is somebody who's like always maybe like causing strife in a way, but like not in a way where it's like vengeful or malicious. It's not even really like a power struggle. It's like the stuff that they say you may not agree with, but like you may kind of just go along with this person because like they're very pleasant with the way they present it. You know what I mean? Like maybe they say it in a more gentle way where it's like you would normally say no, but like, you know, you're like, I guess. So you may be annoyed doing stuff that they want you to do. That might be part of it. You know what I mean? Like they're very confident and they're very good at communicating and talking and connecting with people and making people see their way. So they're very charming and persuasive. So they're good at making you see their perspective or making you see things their way. They're very good at that. You know what I mean? Very, very good at that. Could be a Sag. They may be at a distance for some of y'all. I don't know why. That's like you don't know where they are. Oh, we got Venus here. So this is somebody who's only attracted to people who are very attractive. All right, this is somebody who courts people who they find to be desirable, attractive, aesthetically pleasing. You know what I mean? Gentle, feminine. Even if you're a male, feminine. Like you know what I mean? They like the way you dress. They like your aesthetic. They like the way you carry yourself. You know what I mean? They know your value. That's one thing about this person. So this would be somebody who values himself, and this would be somebody who values you too. All right. And then Pluto here. So some of y'all is going to be a renewal between y'all. There's going to be a renewal between the connection. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. One that's kind of like turbulent. It has a whole lot of highs and lows and a whole lot of intensity, but it's going to change you from the inside out. So how you used to be, or the stuff that used to make you feel afraid, or the stuff that used to disempower you, or the stuff that was like once a fear is no longer going to be that. It's going to be replaced with confidence and the ability to have what you desire. And you're going to have better options after this person. So like after dating this person, you're going to have better options. We got Scorpio. It could even be a taboo connection, maybe one you shouldn't be dealing with. Like it's like kind of like that element where like maybe I shouldn't be dealing with this person because some of y'all are in a relationship, or maybe it's something like that. Like it's some type of like element of like don't like maybe they're off limits. So it can be that. Like this may be somebody who like goes to foreign lands or goes like to distance at a time, or maybe like lives more like a luxury life in a way too, kind of. They may be very influential in a more secretive way. So maybe like they're in the streets, or they're like, I don't know, they have like a more influential style. You know what I mean? Sounds like the style, like an influential way that they move in the world. Like they make a lot of difference around other people. They change people's perspectives a lot. They change people's minds a lot. Like it's the way that they talk. And like people take the way that they talk very seriously. So like if they say they want to get this done, it gets done. You know what I mean? This could be somebody who's changed themselves. So maybe they went through some type of glow up, or they went to some some type of like elevation of themselves. Like something about them has changed. Something drastic about them has changed. All right, now if it's a past person, they're looking to renew the connection between you. This time they're looking to like have a heart to heart with you. You know what I mean? They're looking to confess what they really feel about the connection. They're looking to court you. They recognize your value now. And now they're trying to figure out how can you compromise. They want some type of acknowledgement from you. They want you to see them in a new light now, like they've been reborn. Because that's what Pluto is. I've been reborn. I changed my whole facts. I'm not for the streets anymore, boo. I'm not for the streets. They're not for the hoes anymore. They all for you now. So somebody's very good at trying to persuade you or convince you to see stuff their way. Maybe they made a mistake in the past. Maybe they did something that was a little bit scandalous or a little bit treacherous. All right, now they're looking to try to keep you on their mind or try to keep themselves on your mind. Eight of Swords just means that this is somebody who doesn't really think that this can go anywhere, or doesn't really feel like they can make this situation become real love. They may feel like the connection is always going to be superficial. You know what I mean? They talk in circles. So like if you try to get the truth out of this person, you're not going to get it. They're going to talk in circles around you. They're just going to tell you what maybe like sounds good for the moment, what's pleasing to the ear for the moment. It's one of those. They're going to tell you what's pleasing to the ear for the moment. You know what I mean? Because they find you to be appealing and attractive. So there we go. The Empress. Some of y'all are going to try to get you pregnant too. That might be it. Or they're going to try to marry you guys, try to settle down with you. We got the Star here. It could be trying to get you pregnant, try to marry you, try to like, they have high expectations and hopes of this being something. All it really is they just want you to care about their overall well-being and their lifestyle and how they maintain themselves and how they look. Like this is somebody who wants a partner, but they want a partner for real stability. And they want a partner. They kind of want a partner that they can like not control, but like they kind of want a partner that like will want to do stuff their way. You know what I mean? Like not in a controlling way, but it can be because of the Pluto. Pluto can be possessive, controlling, jealous. You know what I mean? Rageful at times. It could be any of that. Very intense, transformative, forceful. You know what I mean? And at the same time, very intense love, like the unbridled love. Like, I don't know why I'm feel this deeply about you. I just want you like live in my skin. So this could be that person that gets very obsessive in that way where they want you to like live under their skin and shit. Let's wear the same pajamas and go to bed together in the same pajama pant and shirt. You know what I mean? Like they can be very obsessive with their partners, and they're very sexual too. They may even keep, like I said, their sexual connections hidden, or they may keep like some of their like maybe like their sexual deeds hidden. Like you may kind of see this person as like a Debbie Do-Gooder or Debbie or Bobby somebody good guy or some shit. You know what I mean? And they may be a little bit like, you know, a little darker than what you imagine them to be. They have another element to them that you probably don't know because they keep it closed in. This may be a closet freak, guy or woman. All right. Very sexual. Maybe a sexual deviant in that way. They may be very nasty or just be open to it. Like this may be somebody who opens you up to like maybe being a little bit more freakier sexually. You know what I mean? Or this may be somebody who you open up to being that way, a little bit more freakier sexually. They're going to also start taking care of their body, or they're going to inspire you to take care of your body. So it's one of those. Because like they only go for like the higher up people. So like if they're dating you or like pursuing you, they find you to be a higher level, higher quality mate. Like you're better than a lot of people. So that's why I'm around you. That's why I'm trying to be generous with you. That's why I would think about having kids with you. That's why I would spend on you. That's why I'm telling you stuff. That's why I'm even talking to you. If I'm even talking to you, I find you to be attractive. So that's that. That's what this is with this person. This is somebody who wants to keep you stuck on them. And it may be either through marriage or it's going to be through children, having children. That's the intention. They see great hopes with this connection being something. Even if it's a past person, they see great hopes of restarting, rekindling the relationship. And now they see your worth and your value. And because Pluto is here, this would mean that you're also having you have the control of the power dynamic now. You're being elevated. You're being treated as the trophy. You're being treated as the catch. They're more proud to have you than you are them. All right. Where in the past, they may have been used to you being more excited to have them than they were to have you. Now the power dynamic has shifted. So signs you could be dealing with: Libra, Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Taurus, Pisces, not Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, and for a little razzle dazzle, Scorpio. Yeah, Pisces is there, 10 of Cups. So they just want the relationship vibe, but not necessarily a relationship. They want the benefits of a relationship, but not really a relationship. You know what I mean? They may have recently just left a relationship. That might be part of why, too. They may be waiting on that relationship to come back, too. So that might be it, too. Or it could also be read as them wanting a blended family. So it's one of those. What did I say? Resonates with the individual sign Cancer I did recently. Oh, damn. All right. You said, well, Leos do enjoy a good, goofy, gullible Virgo. I know y'all do. Y'all love y'all some gullible people. Y'all be taking advantage. Sure do. I watch my daughter all the time take advantage of her friends. I be getting mad for them. No, I told you to wash the dishes. Don't make them wash the dishes. Why is you on your fucking phone sitting on the couch while they're washing your dishes? Get the hell up. You go wash the dishes. You know what I mean? It be pissing me off because she be manipulating the shit. I'm like, yo, hey, what's up, Ash? It be pissing me off. You be taking advantage of shit. All right, so Aries. Woo, you finally made it. These lies be getting longer and longer and longer. All right, have a good night too, Linus Kitty. All right, so Aries, what are we talking about? You could be dealing with a Gemini. So what do you need to know about this person? This is somebody who's very crafty, very clever, very smart, very analytical. Good at they're good at getting stuff done. They multitask a lot. This may be somebody who dates a lot of different people, or this somebody who's always seeing other people, or always doing something. They always have to be busy. They always have to do something. They feel like they need to be moving. All right. Could be dealing with the Cancer. Could be dealing with the Gemini. Could be dealing with the Capricorn. So it's somebody who either is a past person, a future person, or a person that you're dealing with right now. So you guys may be dealing with 3 different people, because the Hecate could be a person that learns from their past mistakes, but also kind of like takes that same information into the future, or takes that information into the current relationship. So this may, if this is a past person, you're going to learn from that last interaction with them, and you're going to take whatever you learn from then and then treat them this way. But you'll be forgiving, because we got hair here. So this may be a relationship where you're learning to like sweep things under the rug, forgive, forget. There's unconditional love with each other. There is a desire to have children. This person wants to have children. So you need to know that. All right. But this person is fertile. So that's what you maybe need to know. All right. They may be strategizing to have children. That might be also what you need to know. All right. So we got Sag. So it's somebody who likes to be adventurous. They like to go on trips. They want to travel. They want to be optimistic about what can happen, regardless of whatever happened in the past between y'all, or whatever past situations that they've been through. They're going to try to be optimistic about how you guys can move forward. We got tension though, square. So that square just means that this person has issues like compromising, or allowing their guards, or allowing somebody else to take lead. They have issues with like, you know, going with the flow. You know what I mean? When there's time to grow or do something different, they struggle with that. They don't really know how to get outside their comfort zone, or they don't know how to get out of the box. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of those things. They don't know how to get out of that box that they've always been in, or a pattern that they've always been in. They're very free-spirited, though, and very clever. Like, this is somebody who always has something going on at one time. I said they could be dating a lot, but if they're not dating a lot, they just have a lot of shit going on at one time. Maybe they have an overthinking brain or overactive mind. All right, where they're always, like, looking at what's already happened before. They'd be, like, analyzing, okay, well, this happened before, so maybe they read patterns. This is a lover boy, a lover girl. We got 4th chakra. I love you. So for some of y'all, this person maybe doesn't want to tell you that they really love you, that they really have feelings and emotions for you. You know what I mean? This may be a long distance relationship, because we got Sagittarius here. So this may be a long distance relationship, or this is going to be a relationship that's going to change your philosophies around relationships and what's considered real love. Like, what do you consider to be emotionally fulfilling when it comes to connections? All right. So this will be a relationship that gets you out of your comfort zone, teaches you to do something different. And it's probably because of the way that they act. Like, it's maybe kind of hard to pinpoint them, because they're always doing stuff. So you're not going to be able to, like, you're not going to be able to have them to emotionally reassure you, or not going to always have them to, like, nurture you, coddle you, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, they may get easily bored or easily distracted. That might be it too. So, like, maybe you want them to be affectionate. You want them to hug, kiss. They are a hugger, kisser, but like little stuff. So let's say that you guys are laying up and you guys are watching Netflix. Their phone goes off. Now they're just texting on the phone, or now they're on Facebook, or now they're on Instagram, or now they're, I don't know, sending text messages, or now they're sending faxes, or now they're sending emails, or now they're, you know what I mean? Like, they tend to be doing a bunch of stuff at one time. They always feel like they need to be getting things done. All right, now for some of y'all, you're going to be letting this person go, or leaving this person in the past, because maybe they were, like, you know, leading you astray. Because square can sometimes mean that it's just too much for us. It's a complex situation. It's too much for us to deal with. Like, our philosophies, our way of living, our beliefs. I don't think we're gonna get on the same page. So this may end up in a breakup or a heartbreak for some of y'all. All right, because the square is tension, is conflict, and there's a need for compromise. But if you guys don't compromise, then it'd just be like one of those things where you guys would just be sad, missing out on it, feeling like there was an opportunity to grow, but it just didn't go there. So that could be part of it too. All right, like, this is somebody who's really independent, because Sagittarius is somebody who's a very independent person. Gemini is more like a partnership relationship, but we got Capricorn, who's very independent, and then Cancer is more of a they can be in relationships, but it takes them a little while to get like warm up to you. Capricorn and Cancer are very similar when it comes to like warming up to you. And then I see the stress in reverse. So this is somebody who's very egoic at times. You know what I mean? So at times this is somebody who's like does things in a blunt way, bold way, or says things in a harsh, micromanagey way where it's like, you need to do it this way. Like the problem that you're going to have is them wanting you to be more like them and you wanting them to be more like you. That's going to be your real problems between y'all. The biggest problem between y'all is you want them to do what you want them to do and they want you to do what y'all want them to do. And y'all may have those little arguments or those little disagreements, but then y'all come right back together anyway. And each time it's like you guys get stronger or you guys build a tighter bond. So that's good because we got Capricorn energy here and Cancer energy here. This could be a partnership. You guys may have children, or there may be, like I said, there could be this desire to have children. But it also says if you're brave enough to say goodbye, that life will reward you with a new hello. So you could also meet somebody new because of this relationship. It causes a growth in you that you normally wouldn't have grown. Like this person may come into your life to help you get rid of old connections, to like get rid of like how you once felt about old connections. Maybe you were idolizing past relationship dynamics or idolizing a certain person, you know what I mean? Or certain people. This can be like moms, dads, certain people, dynamics. And this person could be coming in to like change your perspective on that, like bring in fresh blood or fresh energy to break that stagnancy. You know what I mean? Because the Hecate can be like stuck in 3 places at once, where it's like I'm not in the future, I'm like too far into the future, but I'm right here in the moment. But I'm bringing from the past into this moment, the stuff that I learned in the past, and I'm using it right now, trying to build my future from like my past. So like that may be somebody who's like, they kind of like repeat the same patterns over and over romantically. All right, 7 of Wands could be a Leo. This will be somebody who you have to set boundaries with, or you have to tell no. You may have to tell this person no, or tell them off shortly, or stand your ground with them. You have to be very stern with this person. That's what I wanted to say. You have to be very stern with this person. You have to stand up for yourself, because this would be somebody who will push you over or would like run you over if you're a push over. So you can't let this person run you over. All right, like they'll stress you out in that way too. All right, 2 of Pentacles and the Hangman in reverse. So this is somebody who like operates in keeping people uncertain about them. They create relationships with people as long as they can have the uncertainty in their favor. So like they need to know what's going on, but like if you don't know what's going on, then you know it's okay. Like they like partners who are sacrifice for them. They like partners who are like, you know, idolize them and see them as the bee's knees or see them as like the best catch. Because we got a lot of Pisces energy now. All right, so like they expect you to like sacrifice for them, to let them have their way. You know what I mean? To congratulate them, to celebrate them whenever they show up. They want to be cherished. They do want a family. We got 10 of Cups here, but that 10 of Cups is always temporary. You know, it's in their mind, a vision that they have. They want you to live up to that. They want you to like live up to some type of vision or some type of like idea of a romance that they have in their mind. They're very romantic, but they want you to live up to some type of like ideal or some type of image that they have in their mind. They may just want to have children with you. And, you know, you guys maybe stay together for a little bit and then, you know, go your separate ways. And I do say go your separate ways because the square is like when this relationship, when we come together, we compromise. But like when we break up, I grow into another version of myself that I couldn't imagine myself becoming, because it creates a lot of self-reflection. And self-reflection is where that new personality comes from. When you sit alone and you start thinking about what you did wrong, sure, you see what they did wrong, but then suddenly you start to realize like, oh, I never told them no. Or, oh, I never like asserted myself in this way. Or, oh, I never spoke up. So like you start recognizing where you were like hindering yourself too. So it's one of those. It's one of those. This is somebody who maybe comes from a large family, but they may have like emotionally, this is somebody who's like still kind of hung up on a past connection, or still maybe waiting on a past connection, or dealing with a past connection. Because the 2 of Pentacles could be somebody who monkey branches from relationship to relationship. So like if it stalls or if it's stagnant a little bit, it's because they're dealing with somebody else. They got something going on somewhere else. So they may already be in a connection that they're kind of like stuck in, or that they feel like they had unfinished business with. But when that starts slowing up, they're going to start reaching out to you again. They're going to start connecting with you again. Like, hey, what's up? Yo. That'd be somebody, you know how they be in your DM, always texting you, hey, good morning. What you doing? And you never said nothing back. They may start doing that with you. Just reaching out consistently all of a sudden, being a lot more passionate. For most of y'all, because they feel like you're in a relationship. If that's the case, they're just trying to test the waters and see, hey, are you dating somebody? I don't know if they're going to come straight out and say it that way, but they may try to present themselves in a different light where now it seems like they've done the healing, they've done the inner work. You know what I mean? They're a lot better now. They're better at communicating. They're really wanting to put the energy and the effort in, all that shit. So like this could look like a whole new person at one point compared to who they were when you knew them. They're still a little reckless though, but they're looking to take a risk towards you. It's just a little afraid. So right now what they're doing is surveying the area. They're surveying to see if you're in a relationship or if you're still in a connection with somebody, or if you left a connection, or if you're like still lingering on a past connection, or if you're still sad over a past connection, or they're like observing that. That's what you need to know. This person observing to see if you see potential with anybody else, anywhere else, before they take a leap or a risk. All right. So, signs we got are Gemini, Cancer, Capricorn, Sag, Pisces, Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces, Leo, Capricorn for a little razzle dazzle. Could be an Aquarius, Capricorn, Libra. Again, because I've seen that Libra energy in this deck, it could be a love of a lifetime or a crash and burn situation, but it'll probably be good sex either which way it goes. So look at that. Look at Bob. Anyway, thank y'all all for the support. Thanks for rocking and rolling with y'all, boy. We was here for 2 hours and 45 minutes with all those interruptions and all those freezes. I'm glad that we made it. Thank you all. Thank you all. I hope you guys have a great night. Y'all get some good rest. I got to walk my dogs before I go to bed. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm gone. Y'all have a good one.